Hello everybody and welcome back to the final Schmoedown Spectacular 3 Take 3 reaction. We are on the third video, which is the Inner Geekdom Championship match between Mike Kalinowski and Mark Knopik, and of course the Singles Championship match between John Roca and Ethan Irwin. This is going to be a fantastic video. I cannot wait to see how these two matches turn up. And with me, I have a fantastic reactor and a good friend. We have Rene Villarreal Jr. RJ, how you feeling, man?
I'm exhausted. I watched the first two parts last night when I got home from work. That was like at 11 o'clock at night, so you can imagine how late I was up. But you know what? I just couldn't make it through the third video. But you know what? It's worth it here because now I'm here. We can watch it. These are... When you think about it, for me, this is the most important video just because of the two matches going on. Like these two championships for me are the ones I was dying to see. So for this one, this is the video that's why I had to just be like, no, I want to be up for this, to watch this, to react to it. I got to see this right. So you know what? I'm here. I'm ready. I'm still a little tired, but what can you do?
For sure.
Day off, so I'm good.
Absolutely. So we will hop right into this and we will discuss picks and stuff as we get closer. But we're going to press play on this video, the Schmoedown Spectacular 3, Part 3. We're going to press play in 3, 2, 1, play. And of course, use that hashtag. I saw it was trending yesterday, which makes me happy.
I need to get a Twitter.
You need to get one of them Twitters.
I need to start the tweets. I've been trying to think of a good Twitter handle for myself. I can never pick one.
I mean, yeah, the hardest thing is because I don't think you can change that, or if you can, it's like a big process.
Yeah, like once you put whatever you decide for Twitter, it's there.
It's there forever.
And I'm like, do I want to just be one of those people that I'm just gonna put my name? I'm just gonna be like, hey, here's where I am. Do I want to do something creative? I don't know. It's hard to pick.
You haven't decided yet.
Do I want my Twitter to be professional or do I want it to be fun? Is there a way I can do both? That's the question.
I think there is a way. Oh, that's an excellent promo.
Oh, it's freaking
all of the editing for these have just been fantastic.
Hell of a job. Hell of a job they did this here.
What a long day.
Such a long day. Lots of coffee.
Yeah, well, Schmoedown Spectacular 3, the longest.
I don't know
match ever.
5 matches.
That's
well, I mean, I don't know.
Patrick Campbell.
The championship bowl.
PJ.
Oh!
I've
always wondered what that dude looked like. See his name all the time. I always wondered what that dude looks like.
And his wife Sarah.
Leaving no stone unturned. Okay?
And then obviously Tom
I don't know
Dardino.
who took it.
Yeah.
Now you saw what happened in those
I think I'm like a
matches
second
today.
behind
I
you.
need my mask.
Man, get out of the car.
So it's not here.
It's not here. No.
Does it look like it's here?
Oh,
I really want to know who took
Why
his
would
mask.
we take your mask?
Who took the mask?
Well, I had your keys to your car earlier, so I was in here. But now I need a ride. So can you just drive me to club?
No, get out.
Come on.
Get out of the car, Finstock.
Maybe
We've done
we
this
should,
before.
though. Maybe.
No, he stole Cal.
I'll get you guys in. Don't worry. We'll surpass the whole line. I didn't steal Cal. Kalinowski stole Cal. Cal, Kalinowski, same thing. Guy's a loser. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay, fine.
So we're talking. You're talking about 5-way.
Yeah, an Inner Geekdom.
I like these reminders because since I wasn't on the other ones. Shout out to the first video. Fight Club owned that first video. So excited.
Destroyed.
Destroyed that first video. Emma 5, 2-0 at Spectacular now. What's up?
Kalinowski, the beautiful Mike Kalinowski, is facing off against Jared Haben. And also,
And then that championship match is up for match of the year, hands down.
The team one?
That team championship match is definitely up for match of the year. That was amazing.
That's a good idea, Mike.
Doesn't matter what you think, does it?
Those round twos were fantastic.
Oh, poor Thad.
The speed round hurt my heart a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. The two they didn't hit on, that nobody hit on, I was like, really?
Star Trek Into Darkness.
That's correct.
I did hear someone heckle Rachel a little bit and she got a little upset and I was like, that's fair.
It's a little fair.
But
I love
I was
these
more
look
surprised nobody got Ant-Man.
Yeah, right?
That one I was more surprised about, that nobody got Ant-Man.
The brown dwarf.
What was the other one that nobody hit on?
I don't remember.
Shoot, I would have to rewatch it again. That one I was pretty I was like, are you serious? But like that one, you could tell nobody actually had it. Like
Yeah.
the Ant-Man one, nobody was willing to take the guess. Nobody was like, shit. Like,
We'll see where that takes.
I love watching these like reruns like through the whole Inner Geekdom tournament.
yeah.
I love it.
Now, I've always wondered this. Now, am I to understand that like this is not kayfabe? Mara Kanata and Dan Pro are in a relationship, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was not sure. I thought I heard it somewhere and I could never find it.
That's a real thing, yeah. They both talked about it on their episodes of one-on-one.
I didn't get to watch either there. One-on-one so hard to get to.
It is.
Maybe I need to start doing podcasts too, honestly.
Steve Rogers.
I just don't have 2 hours to listen to a podcast. That's the problem.
Yeah, I usually just like listen to it on my walk between classes and stuff like that.
Excuse me here.
Yeah.
That was a great match.
See, I don't have that anymore. If I was still in all that time.
Earlier, you keep winning, and I'll keep winning.
But man, with work, by the time I get home, most of the time I'm trying to catch up on the videos. But the one I really want to get into more is Riley Roundtable. I did watch the one with him and Bateman, the two with him and Bateman.
Two with him been were really good.
Exactly. Bateman talking about the Schmoedown when he's not in character is actually really entertaining.
It's very entertaining. That's why I love having him on the rundown too.
Oh, and that too. Oh man, that going down in the first video. I was just like, damn, guy. Like,
the Destroyer. I'm gonna enjoy being
that was some crazy shit. But I figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I kind of saw it coming. I was like, there's no way Who's the Boss is gonna break up.
No way.
They're just too.
They're too good.
They're too good together. They just complement each other too well.
And guess who I'm gonna be facing? Mara. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I.
You know,
I created
anyone
a
can
monster
say what
I've
they
got
want
to
about
face, 'cause I'm a
Kalinowski.
man of my word. I've created this entire
Regardless of
tournament, giving you some of the
KFAB,
best
I
matches
wanted
you've
this
all
guy
ever seen, and
to
here I
win
am
Inner
going for that
Geekdom
belt.
since he joined the.
Yeah, he is most improved Inner Geekdom player from the time he debuted till now. Because when he debuted, he did okay, but did not have a fantastic game in his 5-way debut. But now he's brilliant.
My biggest question after this is if they're going to talk about what they're going to do about #1 contender after this match.
Yeah.
What's next? Because for me, I'm just like, can we please just finally have Inman v. Cushing one-on-one, and that's the #1 contender?
Yeah, Inman v. Cushing, Mara's still up there. Like, Mara, Inman, and Cushing are obviously the top 3 contenders. The loser of this match. The loser of this match.
Loser of this. Oh, so are you going for Mike as well?
I do want Mike to win. Yeah.
We are here for the movie trivia show.
But regardless.
This is Jason Inman. You know his Inner Geekdom prowess, and then one of the newest, one of the freshest, and one of the best stars that
Inman did beat Cushing in a 5-way, but it was not a one-on-one match.
Exactly. Like ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I think everyone would love to see Inman and Cushing one-on-one.
One-on-one would be fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, one-on-one for them would be a hell of a match to watch.
Jack Bauer, 24. Movie release dates.
Be honest, Robert. Would you go up against Rachel Cushing in a Middle Earth trivia?
Yes.
How do you think you would do?
I think I could beat her.
You think you could beat her?
If it's movies only.
That's correct.
Because there are things like this 5-pointer right here, the bottle of wine. I knew that instantly.
What was it?
It's old Wynyard. Like, there are very deep cut quotes and like very specific details about the movies that I think I know that Rachel doesn't.
I see what you're saying. I mean, it helps that you're a question writer now.
It does. That helps a lot.
Telling you, man, don't spoil it for that. If you do make it to the championship match, I got some deep cuts for you I'm going to throw in there. I'm going to help write that match. I've been watching some of these movies lately, and I'm like, man, I want to throw some of these deep cuts in there and see if they know them.
Yeah?
Is it done? Is it over? It's over when I say it's over. Mara, come on up here, Mara. Come on up here, Mara. I should have been on the stage tonight. We're not doing that 4-way. We're not doing a 3-way. We're not going to do any #1 contender match. Guess what we're going to do? You and I, Spectacular, for that belt.
You and Kalinowski are the spectacular.
Man, I really wish I lived on the East Coast so I could go to the live event.
Same.
Aren't you close?
No, I'm in Wisconsin.
Spectacular.
That's not too bad.
I'm closer than you are, but that doesn't mean I'm close.
You're closer than most.
It's gonna be right here on my shoulder.
This isn't Mike's game anymore.
I'm not very close to Southern California.
That's fair, but I mean, like, it's not a terrible flight from Wisconsin to New York.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the LA live events.
No, that's what I mean.
The New York one, yeah. The New York one wouldn't be too bad for me to go to.
That wouldn't be a terrible flight.
No.
But I can understand you're in college. Money's tight.
That's true. So is time.
Like if you can drive, that's different. If you have to fly, that's when you have to start worrying about.
That's why I'm hoping the second that Chicago tickets go on sale, if they ever come to Chicago, I'm
that's
there.
drive too.
That's a 2-hour drive from my house.
Yeah.
That is doable.
That's not even. Dude, that's why I hope if they keep it going, that they eventually do come to Texas, because I mean, here's the thing. If they come to Texas, they're going Houston to Dallas. For me, that's still a 6 to 7 hour drive.
Yeah.
So in Texas, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Like if you're from Texas, that's a drive worth it to go to something in Houston to Dallas.
Christian, my nickname is Sco. There it is, baby. Carrots.
I will drive
This is
7
the
hours.
season of giving, and boy, the Schmoedown is the gift that just keeps on giving out gifts all around the movie trivia galaxy, because
I love
4
this
matches
suit
are in the
choice
books.
for
They
the-
were fantastic. A lot of stuff happening behind the
Fantastic
scenes
choice.
here, as well as on the desk. And then you and me, we're just kind of witnesses to all this chaos and what we have for the kids in this video, video 3, the final 2 matches of the Schmoedown Spectacular Part 3. Oh my gosh, we're going to see who's going to New York, but before we get to that, we are going to see who the new or the reigning, continuing Inner Geekdom champion is going to be.
Well, and if you watched right before this happened, Mike Kalinowski's reign is done. It's over. The stuff that he's been trying to do this season, you're welcome. It's coming to an end. Look,
From Christian's announcement in the first one, hashtag Emma Fight for commissioner of the Inner Geekdom League.
Yes.
One of those things that he did.
Because I feel like that's where he's going with it. Like he's gonna go WWE style and be like, there'll be a commissioner of each.
Yeah, like
league.
a GM of each.
Exactly, though. Like
he looked dominant doing it.
He's the chairman, and he has a commissioner of each.
And that was
league.
a crucial error, because she was
kind of like how
phenomenal.
Vincent McMahon
She
technically
is
has his
amazing,
kids
hence her
as
nickname.
commissioner
She
of Raw
won
and
4
SmackDown.
matches, and in that 4th match, it was against Mike Kalinowski. They went back and forth, and Mara Kanopik took the victory, won the tournament.
I want to see
and beat
Jay
Mike
back in Inner
Kalinowski.
Geekdom too, though.
She went
Like
on
he's
to
really
beat
good.
Jason
Yeah,
Inman
last time he
at the
played,
live event
he
for the championship,
he
and
lost
that's when Mike
no.
Kalinowski
Emma.
snapped.
He lost Emma.
went, he
Yes,
crushed
he
the
did
live
lose to
event,
Emma.
and
In the tournament. Who did he beat in his first round?
doing
Keaton?
things and helping execute the plan in regards
No.
to Anarchy
No.
and the tournament.
No, they
But when he
played.
started giving
Was that the
himself
first round?
Ken Nash
No,
title
yeah,
shots,
no,
enough was
they
enough. So I
played
told
to
him
get
today,
into the
I don't think it's
tournament,
fair that he gave himself this
and
title
he
shot.
lost. Wasn't that what it was?
The thing is, if he
No, I
happens to
think
win
that was the
today,
first
there's an
round.
immediate rematch.
Was
And
it the
Mara
first round?
Kanopik
There was-
will play in New York as well against Mike
Yeah, it was the
Kalinowski.
first round.
If Mara Kanopik retains, then we'll
Yeah.
have a
That's
completely
what it was.
different
It was
card.
supposed to be a
And
qualifier.
it is time
That's
for
why I
these
kept
two to go
remembering that.
head-to-head. I'm very
I think that was
excited.
from when it was supposed to be Fatal 5-Ways before they changed it to tournament format.
That's a chairman right there. The chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. I'm Dean Martin. Mike Kalinowski,
Thank you, Lord.
maybe Peter Lawrie at best. But we're here not to talk about some of the great from the Rat Pack era. We're here to talk about Inner Geekdom stuff. I don't know that there's 2 people on Earth. Maybe I think of a few off the top of my head that know it better than Mike Kalinowski, and certainly
I want to
none
see like
so
if
far
Mara's
this year
actually
better
going to
than Mark
shit
Kanopik.
on.
Right, so
We'll see. She's usually okay about it. She throws small jabs, but she's good. Let's find out.
I mean, what better place to do this than at a place that is synonymous with being amazing? So it's going to be a fun ride. I would be optimistic and say that I know a trivia or 2. And, you know, this isn't Mike's game anymore. This is my game. So if it's going to have to happen, I'm going to play by the rules. But this is done and over. Corruption is finished in Inner Geekdom.
Hello, sheep. Here I am. Spectacular. Going for the Inner Geekdom Championship belt from the beginning where I should have been going. You know what? People are saying, you know, I gotta put this out there. Mara deserves that belt that she's holding right now. She did what I told her to do. I gave her the shot, and she took it. I'm so proud of her. I could not be more proud of what Mara has done in this league. And you know what? She beat me. Fair and square. 5 rounds. I beat her 4 of those rounds to the 5th round, and she did what she did. She beat me. She has my respect.
It's been a meteoric rise for this brown dwarf star, so to speak. TM, by the way, that's coming. And I would like to think that going 5-0 undefeated will certainly put me in the Schmoedown Leagues of history, but having the first female singles champion defend the title successfully and be 6-0 undefeated in a season, going into the next year, just thinking, let's just see the next new person. Who's it going to be? I want to see the next me. I think that's a great place to end my year. It's like a late Hanukkah gift.
Let's talk about respect for her. Something you sheep have still not given me. But you're going to give it to me when I take that belt. I'm going to take this match from Mara. She's done great so far. That belt is with her pretty soon. It's going to be right here on my shoulder.
Hey, Mike, what's up?
Hey, RJ, can you turn your audio down just a little bit?
I'm well hydrated.
The TV, yeah.
I've eaten calories, and I think that this is going to be a fun match. Please don't be surprised if I show talent.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Please don't be
Thank
surprised
you very
if
much.
you cry tears. It's going to be super fun.
Sorry, because I'm watching it on my TV.
No, I understand. No worries at all.
What? I don't want to talk about Paulie G. I'm not going to talk about Paulie G. What? No, we're not talking about Paulie G. You want to know about Paulie G? You think he's pulling the strings and you know?
That was actually a pretty.
I'm not talking about Paulie G. You want to know who's pulling strings? I'm still pulling strings, and you guys are going to see when that championship belt is on this shoulder. Paulie G.
So you're going for Mike as well?
Oh yeah. Like I said, I love what Mara's done, and if she wins, I won't be upset. But I want Mike to have the belt.
He's blaming
and I feel like
everybody.
This. I feel like
we know
this
he's not
is
going to
his
get a
chance.
nice reaction from the fans. We know he's not going to win.
I feel like right here, right now,
he doesn't care anymore.
is his best
He just
chance.
wants that
I feel like if we go back to the regular season again, and they have to reset it all up, he might fall into one of those things of like he'll do good, and then at the last second he'll
is Mark Kanopic,
lose a shot, and then maybe he'll have to wait for collision. I feel like right now is the best chance for him.
Defense. It is something that we've never seen before, and it's a lot to ask.
I don't know. Maybe Mara does so good that she just gets an automatic
big stage for the
rematch during championship week.
Maybe we'll see.
Accomplishments for both. Mike Kalinowski had 2 knockouts.
One match I definitely want to see next season is her and Rachel healthy going one-on-one.
Mara,
her and Rachel healthy.
Cushing, Kalinowski, and Jason Inman. She's the first rookie to go 5-0 and win the title.
I also love how they do accomplishments now instead of like the tail of the tape.
That being said, how about you?
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
I could do this literally all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 5 rounds for the Inner Geekdom
Oh man, here we go.
of the world.
I think this might be my most anticipated Schmoedown match of all time, ever.
No, unfortunately, I still have to do the Shywood versus Who's the Boss.
Yeah?
At least for this year. Ever then, I gotta go back. I gotta
He's the
dig.
2018
It might be Merle Roca 1, honestly. I was so hyped for that match.
Kalinowski.
It's honestly either this or the Inner Geekdom 5-way at the first Spectacular.
Nah. No offense to it, but nah.
I was just anticipated. I was very anticipated.
Waving at him. Hey man, I'm not
Looking at the competitors we have then, no offense to them, and who is in the league now, like,
why are you worried about me?
it's just,
Why are you worried about me?
it's like knowing it could be so much more. It could have been so much more had all those competitors already been in. Well, you know, Edmund had the thing of like where they didn't want him to do more than one match, and then of course the next 2 spectaculars, like 3 people had to.
Yeah.
With a record of 5 wins, no
Oh, and so far I'm
defeats, and
3-1 on calling
She is
winners.
the 2018
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Geekdom Tournament
I called
and the
Team,
reigning,
I called Star
defending,
Wars, and I called number 1
undefeated,
contender.
Really, but you didn't call... I guess I didn't call Commissioner either.
No, I honestly thought Arnold would win. I think he technically did win, but its record showing is that fun. We're actually looking at it. Nice one. I like it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I like Mike's going back to the classic black suit.
Yeah, but no gloves. I missed the gloves.
Yeah.
I missed the like complete assassin look.
Yeah. Back when he had like the hit list. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
As heavy as the belt is, the holder of the belt may feel like...
Back in the day when Kalinowski started the Schmoedown.
Yeah, back when he still only did regular trivia.
Yep, when he was just doing singles and he was getting his butt kicked by McWeenie.
5 rounds for the Intergeekdom Championship of the World, and we are going to start getting into the...
no, they didn't. They each had one match under their belt at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Music, but we do have
Mike had beaten Ashley Robinson, and McWeeny had beaten Nost, I think.
Match. You're going to have questions that come from 10 different
Anonymous?
of the
Something
Kyle
Anonymous?
Anonymous?
I think so. I think that was McWeenie's first match.
There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as we ask a question, please write down your best attempt at an answer.
No, that was Schnapp's first match against Kyle Anonymous. I think McWeenie's debut was against Nost.
To your camera at the same time you verbalize your attempt of an answer into the microphone.
Yeah, you can just say it.
Keep in mind you each have 3 usages of the
I'm
JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. If you're not sure you heard a question right, you need to buy yourself some time or just want to repeat it. Use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used, but again, keep in mind it's a 5-round match. It also includes a round and a speed round, Christian.
All right, with that said, the champion, are you ready?
I've been ready since 19 always.
The challenger, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to
I'm ready, let's do it!
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, question 1 in the realm of Marvel. Marvel, who plays the villainous Carlton Drake in Venom?
Is that on Blu-ray now?
The comic books from when you were a kid?
I don't think they do, because they do recent releases, so I don't think they do like we do. If it's still in movies, I think they don't care.
1, pens down, Mara.
Riz Ahmed.
Spelling error, but
that's what I thought.
That's correct, Mike.
Riz Ahmed.
Yep, tie game.
I think for future reference, Mario didn't spell it right. So we move on to the place where nerds go to honeymoon, Middle Earth. And your question is, in the 2 towers, what does Gollum warn Frodo and Sam not to follow in the Dead Marshes?
That's a tough question. That's a one-quote question.
It was 5.
I go to all the battle scenes of Return of the King now. Every time I watch it.
Mike Kalinowski.
The Silent Path?
It's incorrect, Mara.
The lights?
That's correct. Mara Kanapa goes up by 1, 2.
I know he tells them like not to look at the bodies.
Yeah. Question 3. Star Trek.
I don't remember the light.
Well, because the bodies produce the light, like in their eyes.
Geordi LaForge's eyes briefly healed so that he doesn't need to wear his ocular implants.
So it's the dude with the visor.
It is the dude. It's LeVar Burton.
But so it has to be one of those.
2.
Insurrection.
And Mark.
Insurrection?
Star Trek Insurrection.
Yes, it is. Mike.
I didn't get it.
Ooh, Mike.
Wow. All right. So Mark.
Oh, you put Generation
here.
All right. See if Mike Kalinowski can cover with the next category. That would be Star Wars. Don't worry, Alex Damon has left the building. The question is, what is the name of the Rebel Alliance base on Hoth featured in the opening of The Empire Strikes Back?
I haven't seen Empire Strikes. I have not seen the original trilogy in years, and I have them.
I go Jet.
I just have not been Star Wars in so long.
3, 2.
I think it's Echo Base.
Is it Echo Base?
Yeah.
I did not have that.
Did not have it, so Mike gets a point back.
Donald, buddy, do you read me?
3-2. Next question here.
No perfect rounds.
Harry Potter. What class does Professor Sybil
I always
Trelawney
say it wrong.
teach?
I probably get it wrong for pronunciation.
Trelawney.
You are the JTE of these leagues. That is true. Of the fan leagues.
Rachel, I'm going to scream it at me.
I'm the Bakuga, I'm JTE, I'm Sam Levine. I don't know. People need to make up their mind what I have.
What do you have?
1, Mara.
Divination.
Yes, it is.
I would have said it wrong.
Divination.
I know it. I know what it is. I just can't say it right.
Hanging in after some early struggles.
It's like some Middle Earth questions. Like I know the answer, but I can't freaking pronounce it.
In Superman 3, who plays the villainous multi-millionaire Ross Webster?
I haven't seen a lot of these movies.
Speaking.
It's okay.
I miss the sitcom.
Still got 2 KOs in geekdom. Still got 2 KOs.
Got the double KO in geek.
So y'all can all.
2, 1. Pens down, please.
Robert Vaughn.
And Mike Kalinowski.
Is it Robert Vaughn?
It is.
I don't know who that is.
Wow, tie game.
Okay.
That's the only thing that I know that he's in. Is Superman 3.
MCU.
I know Richard Pryor was in one of them.
That's Superman 3.
Name of the device that Tony has a miniature version
He plays Gus Gorman.
implanted in his
Oh,
chest,
okay, that
and
was
a massive version of powering Stark
Yeah,
Tower.
this one
in
isn't bad.
NYC.
That MCU still going.
You'd really have to have a bad day to
release
do
a new
this.
movie like every 3 months.
3.
Or just completely not be focused on the small details.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Arc reactor.
And Mara.
Arc reactor.
Yes. Mike.
Arc reactor.
Yep. Tie game.
All right.
Tony Stark built this in a cave!
Three questions.
Tony Stark built this
you were
in
saying
a
what?
cave. The
Mixed
box
bag.
of scraps.
Mixed bag, and I'm going to reach deep into the bag and pull out a question. Back to the future.
No!
Yes!
No, that means I'm going to miss.
Doc Brown came up with the idea for flux capacitor.
I don't know
after
this.
Falling off
What?
of what?
Oh, it's so classic in the movie.
Talk about next season. Yeah. Is there like a Back to the Future thing that I could do?
Four, maybe.
I might win that.
Well, they played one already.
Is it his roof?
One. Pens down,
The toilet.
please, and Mike.
He was hanging a clock over the toilet.
Oh, the clock over the toilet. Damn it.
Hanging a clock.
Damn it.
Isn't that right, Chris?
Mark goes back and takes the lead. And next question is from the DCEU, or whatever the hell it's called.
It's the DCEU, Christian.
Fine. Which DCEU film has the tagline? Accomplish.
That's
one-
tricky. That's a little tricky.
That feels like a trap.
DC.
It is a trap. It is.
Oh, well then I'm not going to guess
Yes,
another
that
movie.
District
then, 'cause
of Comic
you,
Con.
you already know what I was going to guess.
4.
But it feels like
It's not Wonder Woman.
Two,
It's
one,
Man of
pens
Steel.
down, Mara.
Oh, it is?
Steel?
It is.
Yeah, it's their take on like the "You'll Believe a Man Can Fly"
That's a
tagline.
tough one. That's goes up by
It's
2.
their like rewording of the accomplished wonder, like "You'll Believe a Man Can Fly."
7-5.
That's a trap.
And
Count
Kalinowski fell for
currently
it.
enjoying a
Yeah.
2-point
I would've-
cushion over Mike Kalinowski
I
as we
would've
get to the
had a
last
better
question
guess.
in round number
Man
1.
of
And
Steel
it's a
is always the last
Patreon
thing I
question.
think
The
of.
following question comes to us from loyal movie trivia Schmoedown patron member Andy Schick. Everybody, Andy
Good job.
Schick. I shaved using a Schick razor. Thanks for the razors and thanks for the love, Andy. Andy supporting our show. You can too. Check out the movie trivia Schmoedown Patreon today. His category that he wanted in this Inner Geekdom Championship match: heroes and villains. One of each is currently represented on the desk.
That's awesome.
The question is, in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, after Walter Donovan poorly chose a chalice, deeming it the cup of the King of Kings,
I actually
Indy
know
surmised
this
the
one.
Grail
I
would
know
be
this
the
as well.
cup of what?
That's a tough question, but it's good.
The cup of a what?
Like, I can't believe I actually know this
I
one.
like Andy
5
Schick's questions.
4,
Kid knows his
3,
stuff.
2.
Will you repeat the question?
Ooh.
Yep, certainly. In Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, after Walter Donovan poorly chose a chalice, deeming it the cup of the King of Kings, Indy surmised the Grail would be the cup of a what?
5, 4.
I don't know if
3,
I remember it under
2,
pressure, but being
1,
here.
pens
It's
down.
a carpenter.
Yeah.
Carpenter.
Yes,
Couple
it
of
is.
carpenters.
Mara.
I don't think you can give it to me. I put Carpenter, and I was going to line that out. I don't think you can give it
Yeah, I
that.
can't take Carpenter and Popper on there
Yeah.
together.
Oh,
So unfortunately,
she didn't
it's
erase
not
her
gonna
other
go
answer.
Mark Kanopic's way for that
Freaking
question, but
Back
she
to the
still
Future.
gets a 1-point advantage over Mike Kalinowski for all the work she did do in round number 1. But Kalinowski, he really stumbled early out of the gate.
Got it
And
back up.
most competitors, when they're going up against somebody who's 5-0, like Mark Kanopic is, that might have been the match. But Kalinowski showing a lot of backbone here. Got to give him credit for that.
Absolutely. It was a
I know
good fight.
Christian's
He was
tired
down,
of
but
hearing
now it's
people
like
tell him to get
1 point lead by the
sponsorship, but like real
champion
talk,
as
he
we
drinks
get to
LaCroix
round
all the
number
time. You
2.
should
How does
really
round
call
number
him.
2
I agree.
He
It's a
really
wheel
should.
round, and I'm so
Get
happy
LaCroix
to
on
say
the
that the
phone.
wheel of
I would
justice,
totally
doom,
get
and
LaCroix on
fate
the
is
phone.
a sponsored wheel today by a Schmoedown patron, Josh Gofton, everybody. Josh Gofton, shout out to Josh. And Josh sponsored the entire wheel. The sponsored wheel slices that Josh likes.
I don't know what
Harry
tier
Potter
that's at,
and
but-
mixed bag. Thank you.
Why is
Josh.
mixed bag on that wheel?
I know
the wheel round works as
JTH,
thus.
he
Each
does
competitor gets one
representing
spin,
wheel
and the wheel can only
slices,
the
and I know he
category
said
spin.
that's
We give you
60,
one mulligan.
that you
Stylish
can
for
represent a
do-over.
slice.
You spin
I don't know
again,
what you gotta
and
be to
whenever you
represent the
land
whole
on, you
wheel.
have to answer 5. Remember,
No, I think it
questions
is just
in
one
Inner
slice.
Geekdom from
Or you
said
pick 2
category.
slices, I
Each
think,
question's
actually.
worth 2 points.
So they
There's
said
no
that-
penalty
they said
for
the whole
missing
wheel
a
was
question.
sponsored by him.
However, stealing is
You can-
available
you
in
can
round
sponsor
number
the
2.
wheel
If you ask
and
me
you
a
can
question,
sponsor
I'm
a
sure the
slice.
answer, just ask us for
I
multiple
did not know
choice.
that.
We'll
I
give you
don't
4
think it's all
options,
in
one of
one.
which is the correct
Because I've
answer.
heard them
At
give
that point,
different
the
names, like this
question does
person's
go down
sponsoring the
to
wheel, but
1.
there's also a
Remember, you still
sponsored
have
slice
your
by
JTE
somebody else.
rules that you have saved and a challenge. And because Mara has a 1-point lead, you're also
And
the favorite.
I
You can
believe
spin
the last
first,
time I
or
did a
you can
reaction with
defer
JTH, he
to
said
Mike Kalinowski.
for the wheel
What do you
slice, it's
feel
the
like,
$60 tier
I will
that
let
you
Mike
can do it.
spin first.
Okay,
Mike's gonna go ahead and
spin
spin.
first. Mike's Bill from the wheel. Not the
Wheel,
bag.
not the pegs.
Mara has 2 JTEs
Going
left,
up.
and Mike has all 3. Here you go, Mike.
He's looking at the wheel.
Good spin.
I wish we had like a joke for that for our league, but we all use
We
apps.
don't. We all use apps or
Give him a hard
websites.
time. The guy looks good in a suit.
He does.
You know?
This is vintage, Mike. This is what he debuted in the league with. Was this the song, the look, everything? He's kind of gone back to basics.
I would call it Return of the Jedi.
Spin with your finger, not with your thumb.
Yeah.
Maybe Marvel movies.
No way. You spin it. You spin it. You spin it. That category has just gotten way too deep with the whole league based around it.
Exactly.
It's too risky to stick with that.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, it's how I first met Mike Kalinowski.
He was spinning away from Star Wars?
He was spinning away, running away from it. No, him and his friend Nate Bigelow were going to watch The Phantom Menace back in Tallahassee, Florida.
Mara chose not to have an opponent in
Middle Earth. It's Middle Earth.
Middle
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's
All right,
go.
Middle Earth it is. Mike is going to get 5 questions from Middle Earth. 5 questions. All right, Mike. First introduced in the Two Towers. Who plays the character of
Miranda Otto?
It's not even.
Miranda Otto.
That's correct.
All right, Kalinowski taking the lead.
Question 2. In the Hobbit films, what is the name of the hedgehog?
That's an excellent question.
Magic's
It's
back to
Sebastian.
I haven't watched an Unexpected Journey in so long.
Sebastian.
That's correct.
Sebastian.
Wow.
All right.
There's a hedgehog Radagast?
I guess.
I call them Sonic.
Not counting the prologue, the events that transpire in the Lord of the Rings trilogy happen in what age?
The third age, except for like the last scene of Return of the King when they go to the Grey Havens. That's the fourth age.
The third age of man.
Yes.
All right.
The third
Mind
age.
you, third age of
In
man.
the Hobbit trilogy, how are Fili and Keely
Oh, come on!
related
They're his
to the
nephews,
Lord?
his sister's sons. His sister's sons.
They are his cousins.
It's incorrect.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
What a steal.
That's
that is.
big.
Kalinowski had a lot of momentum. He still has the lead, but Markinovic, that's
But that's a
4-point
fair
swing.
misconception because the
Last
Lost were cousins.
Last
They
question.
call each other kin a lot.
Shadowfax,
they're all kin.
the Lord of all horses in Middle Earth,
I need to hear it.
belongs to what
I would need
breed?
He is one of the Mirass, unless my eyes deceive me.
I knew it was something with an M.
Mirass.
Multiple choice.
Is it A,
Let's see if you get it.
Felaroff, B, Miras, C, Rohirrim, D, Hurin? 5, 4, 3, 2.
B.
B is correct.
Got it.
All right.
All right, so
got
with
one.
that, so 5 questions
That's not
in.
bad.
It is 13-9,
That's
4-point
decent.
lead over
Because
the
he
champion.
usually doesn't like
Markinovic
getting
is
Middle
going
Earth.
to
So.
spin the wheel
He's
now.
done okay with it.
Goes
But
to
man,
see
that-
what can she pull?
Those
So
2
you guys
points.
steal here, and you
I
got to
come
think the
back
mindset for
on
Mara
him.
now is just whatever you do, whatever you spin, don't let Kalinowski get a steal and get any momentum from you.
Well, she did that. She did just that. She stole it right away in that cousin.
Kalinowski was rolling in that category. Very impressive.
There's
early
one deep
in round number
question
2
I've
for
always
Mike.
wanted to ask in Middle Earth, but I checked. It is never discussed in the movie, so I won't
So
ask
round
it.
and round the wheel
What is
goes
it?
for the brown dwarf star, dwarf brown star.
Okay, like, so basically the question would go,
Is it going to be Marvel? Is it going to be Star Wars this time?
It is Star Wars.
She's gonna spin again. She's gonna spin away. Yeah.
She is.
Nobody
So,
wants
okay,
to
so basically it's, so, like, it's hard to word the question, but this is basically where I go down to, like, in Thorin's company,
All right.
see what's it gonna land on.
Mara,
all
it's like
his-
she doesn't have
all
a
the members are kin,
and you watch this
but
go around,
most
you
of them
wonder if
have
next
a
back
brother
tracks are up simply because
in the
you're not
company.
sure what's coming.
What 2 dwarves
Is going to
don't.
be a who said it, a quotable.
Don't have a brother?
A
Who
brother.
said it is? Gasp.
Thorin.
Brown.
All right, Mara. As you might infer from the
And-
title or the playful tone of the wheel slice, who said it?
Is
I'm
it
gonna ask you
Ori?
guys Quote stuff.
Nope,
Question
Nori,
is-
Dori, and Ori are all brothers.
Out of first out of
Okay.
5.
It
What
is
DCEU
Biffer.
character said?
Boffer and
I
Bomber
can
are
save
brothers.
today. You can save the world.
That is Steve Trevor in Wonder Woman.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Will you repeat the question?
What DCEU character said, I can save today, you can save the world?
Steve Trevor.
2
Nice.
points.
Correct.
Usage of the JTE rule spent, but
Yes,
she's
one
closer than
left.
2 of Mike, and she's got
One
4
repeat
questions
left, though.
in her round 2 slate. Your next
That
question,
may,
Mark.
That may kill her in the 3rd round.
What wizard said, true courage
Oh.
is about knowing not when to take a life, but when to
Gandalf.
spare one?
The Gray.
Gandalf.
That is correct.
Oh, I'm sure they wouldn't be like, you said that no points.
And probably high.
Tie
Your
game
next
now.
question. Who said, bounty hunters, we don't need their scum?
Oh gosh.
Obviously someone in Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't remember.
5,
I don't know the character name. Multiple
I'm sure it's
choice.
the original trilogy, so I wouldn't know.
Is it A, Admiral Piet, B, General Veers, C, Emperor
It's not
Palpatine,
C.
or D, General
Definitely
Moti?
not C.
I'm gonna say A. Piet.
I have no good guess.
5, 4, 3.
B.
That is incorrect. Mike Kalinowski, your multiple choice options.
Please.
Is it A, Admiral Piet, B, General Veers, C, Emperor Palpatine, or D, General Moti?
A?
It is A.
That was a deep cut.
That again by one. We talked about how important the steal was in Mike's round, in round number 2, and now Mark Canopik suffers a similar fate.
Hey, he got 1 point back that he lost.
Here's
That's a
your
good thing.
question
Yeah,
for 2
that's
points. You
something
get it
at least.
right off the bat. Who said, do you know the Klingon proverb that tells us revenge is a dish that is best served cold? It is very cold.
It's Khan Noonien Singh in Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. I can hear Ricardo Montalban whispering to me now.
I would have just guessed Spock.
2.
It's Khan.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Khan,
I've
B,
never seen any of
Cybok,
those,
C, Nero, or D, Krug?
Khan.
A.
There you go.
It is A.
Ties it up. Tie game.
We're back to tied, and Mara has one more question. She gets this right, we're going to be looking at her having a 2-point lead heading into the betting round. Mara, your question. What hero comic book character said, "My weakness is not knives"? Anything but
It's
knives.
Spider-Man in Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Like on the car thief
Oh,
scene.
no.
4.
She doesn't know it.
2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A,
Whoa.
Hit Girl, B, Spider-Man, C, Deadpool, or D, Iron Man?
No.
Oh,
wow.
Incorrect. Mike Konowski for the steal.
He
Is it
knows
A,
it.
Hit Girl,
That's such
B,
a well-known
Spider-Man,
quote.
C, Deadpool, or D, Iron Man?
He doesn't know it.
Wow.
Deadpool?
We are
Wow.
going into the next round because neither competitor got that one right. It was Spider-Man.
That is surprising to me.
Spider-Man. He's
That
a
was
kid. He's
really
afraid of knives.
That's very surprising.
Well, you know what? Because it's the Amazing
Round 2's
Spider-Man.
in the books, and we're tied up. Champion has 14. The challenger has 14.
I mean, the first one's good. Don't get me wrong. It's
Number
from
3
the
is
good one,
betting
but
round.
still,
How
it's
does
that.
work, Mark?
The betting round works as
Those
such.
two
We're gonna
movies
have
just kind of everyone
because
kind of
we're
pushed them
tied
away.
here at 14.
That was
She's
like
gonna
all
get that
over
wheel
the
one
trailers,
spin. When
though,
she
for
does
that
it,
movie.
And
it's all on a
honestly, I mean,
category.
when's the last time you actually
Whatever
heard a
that
question from
category
the Amazing
is,
Spider-Man?
Each competitor is going
Be
to
honest.
Before this,
you
the
can
Midtown
wager
Science
0
question.
Of your points. You can
The-
wager
what
up
high
to
school were
3
they at?
points. You can also pick
Which
1
was-
point or 2 points.
Was it-
Be
was
careful
that about
because that
homecoming?
will reflect how
No.
confident you
It was a
are.
it was a
It's
3-point
genre. If you get the
question.
question right, you gain that many points, but if you miss it,
In
you
the
lose
category
that
of
many points
Marvel.
off
I don't.
your
It was in the
total.
tournament.
So the scores can really change here as
That's
can
in the
the
tournament.
damage between two
Yeah,
competitors.
it was in
It's
there.
on
Like,
to spin
like,
that
how
wheel
far back
to
was
see what
that?
it
Yeah, it
lands
was
on.
in a couple
Mara
months.
has 1 JT rule left.
Good spin.
Has 3. And this is it. She's walking away from it, whatever it might be.
And it could be who said it. It could be Middle Earth again. Maybe it's even Star Wars.
I know Kalinowski wants.
This is
like, comic
really
book.
where
He
the
wants-
strategy
Yeah.
comes in.
Yeah, and that's his
How
wheelhouse.
confident they are in the category that's chosen because, and how many you're going to bet? How many points do you bet here? Very interesting. This could be a big
And
swing as we
it's-
saw
Coming
in
up to Star Wars or maybe movie release.
DC.
DC
Okay.
movies.
That's a little broad.
DC
That's pretty
movies.
broad.
DC
That's
movies.
non-DCEU, so that's
You're gonna
broad.
get the
There's
question,
like
make sure
30
you write
movies
your
there.
point question
Yeah,
down.
we did
How
the
many
math.
points you
We
want
did.
to
We
make?
got
For
it.
Harley. We did the math for Harley.
All right, here we go. This actress played Senator June Finch
Oh.
in
Oh,
Batman v
okay.
Superman: Dawn of
I
Justice.
thought it was non-DCEU.
Mike writing it down.
That's fine.
Oh my God, Mo, you're right.
5,
That's DCEU.
4,
Yeah, that's DCEU.
2,
Eh.
1.
It's
Pens
still
down.
Holly
How many
Hunter.
points did you bet?
Yeah.
1.
And you chose.
Holly Hunter.
And Mike, you chose how many points?
I chose 2.
And you-
Holly Hunter.
Both correct. Mike
Granny
goes up by
Peach
1.
T.
Mike goes up by 1 because he bet more. So 16.
Man, nobody's gonna call it out?
1-point lead now
I'm
as we get into
surprised.
round number 4. This is the speed round. Mike's going jacket off here for the speed
I mean,
round.
because I know Christian has
Speed
been
round
telling everyone to like
it
stay
is.
calm, but still, I am
Speed
surprised
round
nobody
has
is
that.
It
calling
is
it
the
out.
lightning round, also known as the buzzer round.
I
Christian's
would've.
going to ask all 5 questions.
You know
They're
me.
going to go fast.
Yeah,
and furious.
I would
That's
too.
why we call it the lightning
call
round.
it
As soon as he
dumb
asks it,
shit.
the competitors can buzz in. Once they buzz in and I address them by name, they're going to have exactly 2 seconds, no more, to
people see
answer
our
the
match,
question. If they
they'll
get it
understand
right,
what I'm
they get a
talking
point.
about.
Congratulations.
I'll
But if they
call
get
out
it wrong,
anything.
they lose a point, and we move on to the next question. Christian, are you ready?
Ready to go. So the champion, are you ready? Mm-hmm. Kalinowski, ready?
I actually don't know who has the advantage right now.
Yes.
Wow.
All right.
Grandpa
I think
pull
Mike-
off his whiskey.
I think Mike is
Here
probably
we go,
quicker.
guys. How many films featured Richard Harris
2.
as Professor Albus?
Mara.
2.
Correct. Tie game. Which planet was destroyed by Nero in
Vulcan.
J.J. Abrams?
Mike.
Vulcan.
Correct. All right. Who is the first member of the Avengers to appear on screen in Avengers Infinity War?
I would have had to hear the whole question since I'm reading it. That's the only reason.
No, I'm not reading.
Yeah, they have to think about it for a second.
Who addresses Luke Skywalker as
C-3PO.
C-3PO.
Mara.
C-3PO.
Correct. Last question. Last one. Who plays Dick Grayson,
Chris O'Donnell.
aka Robin, in Batman for Mike?
Chris O'Donnell.
Correct. Tie game.
Damn!
What a speed round so far.
But nobody missed.
Yeah.
Going
Nobody
into
missed.
the championship fifth.
Dude, I felt so bad for Mark Riley in that speed round.
I think the crowd
When he just forgot to say James Franco quicker.
Yeah.
Like, he knew it. He knew it. And
The
he
crowd showing their appreciation of both competitors as we head into the final round.
Similar to their first battle. They were just back and forth the whole time, and now we're back to round number 3. Here, back to round number 5. Here we go. Mark, how's it go?
Here's how it works. Everybody in the studio audience, hold hands as we don't pray to get sudden death. Now, if we get sudden death, don't worry, we'll play because you guys have earned that right, and the belt is going to go one way or the other, possibly by the end of this round. You each are going to give us a series of numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 16. From 1 to 16. You give us each 3 numbers. Those numbers correspond to a different corner of the Inner Geekdom Movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3, and your last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points.
This is tense.
To determine the match and where that belt goes next.
We're gonna get.
It's a tied game. Mara, you are the favorite and the defending
Sudden death
champion.
is a
So you'll
possibility
give us
right
a
now.
series of 3 numbers first, then we'll hear Mike's.
9, 2, and 7.
9, 2, and 7 for the
Unless
champion.
someone just misses
3, 8, and 14.
the different numbers. Because that's what it could be. If you miss, you miss a 2.
If someone misses the 2 and somebody else, and you hit the 3, but they miss the 3 and they hit their 2.
Yeah, like that changes the whole game.
Mike, you chose number 3. Scores and
yes, let's go.
All right, here you go. Alan Silvestri composed full scores for which
I only know
3 already released MCU
Captain America: The First Avenger, Marvel's The Avengers,
Captain
and
America,
Avengers:
the First
Infinity War.
Avenger.
Yep.
Avengers Infinity War.
Correct.
Boom, 2 points. Yeah, he did the first Captain America.
That's a mouthful for a 2-pointer, but he gets it right now. We move on to Mara, who selected number 9 for your 2-point question. Selected number 9, Mara, and your question is in the world of Marvel.
Okay.
These are Marvel movies, and the query is, what is the name of the robotic warrior that Wolverine fights?
Oh, yeah, Silver Samurai.
The Wolverine.
Silver Samurai.
Correct.
Nice.
Saw that movie on my birthday. It came out on my birthday the year it came out.
I'm smelling
I think I've only sat down and watched that movie like
All
twice.
right, Kalinowski chose
I only
8.
watched it the one time.
The DCEU.
Ooh, pressure's on.
All right, here you go. Mike, what item does Steve give Diana at the end of Wonder Woman?
His watch.
His
upon
watch,
saying his
or
final
his
goodbye?
father's watch, technically, but
Yeah, it's watch.
yeah,
I'm sure they just have watch.
It is his
Yeah.
watch.
That's correct.
And if the answer was his father's watch, I would fucking challenge.
Wonder Woman has.
All right, so now we go back to Mara Kanapik, who chose category number 2.
She's gotta hit it.
Mara, you chose number 2 for 3 points, and just remind me again, what was that song from that you walked in the ring to? I think it was.
That's Pretty in Pink.
Right, perfect. I actually believe it was Indiana Jones, and that is what your 3-point question is from. The wild, wonderful world of Indiana Jones.
she beat Mike off of a 5-point Indiana Jones question. The first time.
And she knows it. Like, she knew the one earlier. She just forgot to raise another answer.
Language did Indy's father make him count
Oh, yeah.
to 20
No, there's 2.
before he was
It's,
listed ahead in
it's
the
Greek.
beginning of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Greek.
It was, in fact, Greek.
So
man.
Here we go, back and forth again. So
Oh,
Mike
man.
Kalinowski's in the position that he was in the opposite time last time. He's got a chance to hit his 5 first. He is going to get a chance to hit his 5 to take the lead. He has category number 14. Category number 14 for Mike. If he hits it, he's got a chance to win the title. If he misses it, it'll bounce
He's
back
gotta
to
hit
Kanapik
this.
for a chance for her to defend the title. And here we go. 14 is Who Said It.
Oh, rough time.
Who said War
Oh.
will make corpses of us all.
Faramir. Faramir.
I knew it was going to be something with Middle Earth, and I just could not see who said it.
Faramir, son of Denethor, son of Ithalion.
Who said?
You need to calm down over there, all right?
That's true.
Of us all.
Or will make corpses of us all. Come on, Mike. Let's go. You got this. He knows it.
2.
He doesn't have it.
Incorrectly.
Oh.
Right franchise.
Faramir.
Right franchise.
So,
Right franchise.
Though.
So
I'll
now,
give him that.
Mara
Right
cannot-
franchise.
If she hits the 5-pointer, she
Still champ.
will
Oh my
defend
God.
the championship and
This is
go
tense.
6-0. If she misses it, we go to sudden death. Here you go, Mark. She chose category number 7.
Number 7, and the number of Joe Theismann corresponds up here. If I may quote the great Bill Murray, Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars, a category that neither competitor seemed to
Didn't want it in round 2.
They've been avoiding Star Wars all day.
Might determine Mike Kalinowski and Mara Konopic's fate in round number 5. Your
And it's a 5-pointer,
for the
so
win.
you know it's going to be freaking.
In Revenge of the Sith, what are Darth Vader's first 2 words after being put into his infamous life-saving?
Doesn't he ask where's Padme?
I think so.
Isn't it where's Padme?
No.
5, 4, 3.
That's what I would say.
2. It's incorrect. Looking for yes, master.
Oh,
That's right.
That's right. I thought it was where's Padme. He does ask about Padme. He does ask about Padme.
But I know why I forgot. Because in the trailers, he says, yes, my master.
The whiteboards are back
Oh, I see.
If you watch the original trailers, that scene when they show it when he's like, right, that was the quote. He's like, Vader, yes, my master, right.
Category.
But in
You're
the
not
movie,
going
he
to
only
know
says
which
yes, master.
geekdom genre it is.
Damn.
We're just going to ask the
I
question.
definitely thought it was where's
Attempt
Padme.
at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you, and whoever blinks first will be the loser.
God.
If you both miss, don't worry, we move on to the next question. If
Of
you both
course.
get
This is going to be a
we
repeat
move
of her
on
and
to
Rachel.
the next question.
Of
But if
course
one of
it's
you
sudden
gets it
death.
right, and one of you gets it wrong, that's when the winner will be declared. Mara, Mike, I know it's been a long match. You all are no stranger to these 5-round epic clashes. Are you guys pretty comfortable with the rules as I have stated them for sudden death?
Yeah.
All right.
You both look thrilled to be here.
How many JT rules do I have left?
You have 2 left. Mara has 1 left. All right, here we go. Sudden death. What is the model number of the gold prototype suit that Tony Stark primarily uses during the events of 2013's Iron Man 3?
It's something with a 2.
It is something with the 2.
I know there's a 2 in it. Shit.
3, 2, 1.
Mark 42.
Mara,
Damn it.
42.
Mike
I would have
Kalinowski.
said 40. I would have said 52 under the pressure.
42.
He says Mark. He says he uses Mark 17 during most of the Avengers.
Next one.
Okay.
All right. Wonder Woman's
Oh,
lasso
damn, Mike's
of
doing that
truth.
thing.
Wonder Woman's lasso of truth is also named for what ancient Greek
Oh
goddess?
my god. Hephaestus?
5,
You're close. You're close.
3, 2.
The lasso of Hestia.
Hestia.
Lasso of Hestia.
Hestia.
I couldn't
Yes.
fucking pronounce it.
Okay.
All right,
one.
your next question.
I was thinking
Your
of
next
the
question
weapon maker.
in sudden death overtime.
I know that's a god.
What Jedi Master is piloting a starfighter
That's
when he's
Hephaestus.
shot down by his clone
I know
troopers
this one.
in Revenge
I
of the
actually know
Sith.
this one, but only because of the actual cartoon do I know his name.
Oh, I misspelled that last name.
5,
I think I mispronounced it though, because I say Plo
3.
Koon.
It's Plo Koon.
1
Plo
more.
Koon.
Plo Koon.
Mace Windu.
And Mike.
He has it.
Is
Can we just
He has
seriously
it.
just
Coon.
cop the...
And your winner and new movie trivia Schmoedown Inner Geekdom champion, Mike the Killer Kalinowski.
Thank you.
Kalinowski takes it. He got it
Oh.
right, and that's the big question that we had here is who's going to win this epic Inner Geekdom matchup. He's got the belt. He had to go to sudden
I
death
just
to
don't
do
like
it,
that
but
he's
he's going to have to
won
prove
like
it
that. I
all
hate
over
when
again pretty
competitors do
soon.
that. I always get on Bateman for doing that. I hate
This
when
was
they
a
do
sudden
that.
For
death
slowing
round.
down the
Mike
match.
Kalinowski is
Yeah,
the
they're
Geekdom
just like-
Faking, not
He
knowing.
did
Yeah,
it,
trying to
and
fake
he
it,
did it
like-
in a tight fight
As
here.
soon as he did that, you knew he had it.
26-24.
That's what I mean.
to the wire. Both
Did you not hear Mara? You could hear her.
Takes the championship.
She was like, just do it.
At the end.
Yeah.
A knockdown, drag out, slobber knocker for sure. And
She did not look happy.
Mark Kanopic both
No. We'll see what she says in post-match.
That's how you get the sudden death. They both fielded a number of questions correctly, and it just came down to a random Jedi in Revenge of the Sith, and that's how slim.
Yeah, that is like the one.
And now
like,
in an interview with
that is like one of the 2 Jedi Master names that I actually have committed to memory, and I know who they are.
I'm back
like
here
what
with
they
the amazing Mark Kanopic.
It's him and Kiadi Mundi.
Kiadi Mundi, yeah.
You are upset right now, obviously.
Not really.
It was a tough match, and it was a well-fought match. You put on an amazing performance this entire tournament, with the Inner Geekdom tournament, and then you won against Jason Inman. I mean, you've solidified yourself pretty much as Rookie of the Year.
I don't really care about titles like Rookie of the Year, Player of the Year. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, I'm so glad that the fans care about this. I really do. But I have, at the expense of my health, worked way too hard at this. So I'm just going to take a step back. So that's how I feel about it.
And we are back with your new Inner Geekdom champion, Mr. Mike Kalinowski. Mike?
Yes.
I know you've waited a really long time for this moment.
It's been 2 years. In fact, almost a year ago, I said, what did I say at the beginning of this? I said, I'm going after that belt. No more of the theatrics, no more dress up in costumes, coming in all that kind of thing like that. Had a goal. You know, some people in the league, they like to say, where's the belts, where's the belts?
That's what sucks about this league sometimes. Sometimes some people just do take it too seriously.
Where is it right now?
She put a lot of effort into it. I think it just...
It's on my shoulder.
You and Mara.
I think it's good to put effort into it, but not do it in an unhealthy amount.
Yeah, exactly. If it's causing you that much stress, then yeah, you should be
several
doing
times in that match, I would, it was like, I'm going to lose. This is it. She is a phenomenal competitor.
Man, that sucks.
I
really wanted to see her
a lot
go
of
for
people
number
in this league, they talk about their belts for themselves, and this is our
well,
belt, or this is we're
for me
the
now,
league, this and that, and stuff like that. This belt right here, it's for corruption.
She's still up for Rookie of the Year.
Stood with me through it all.
But if Irwin wins,
so
I think it's a no-brainer.
It's for you guys out there.
And Mike, I know you, and I know all of the studying and all of the work and preparation that goes into these matches. Like, what does this? Absolutely. What does this mean to you?
Well, I had a little bit of weakness at the end of that match there, and it came through because it's all of us put our time into this, our hearts into this. It's and some people say it's just a game. Others, have their own opinions on it, but it was something I wanted. And you know what? I'm gonna go shine this belt.
Go for it.
Kalinowski looking pretty confident now because he's got the championship. There he was. Happy about it. Mara, again, I think tired from this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I had to answer. It was a tough match, and it went down to the wire. What a champion she was there, too, fighting all the way to the end.
Man, that was a great match.
26,
I hate that it had to
it was an amazing match to watch.
These two might be passing that belt back and forth for a while. There's other great competitors in the world of the Inner Geekdom, but man, what a matchup they gave us here today. Mike Kalinowski, a worthy champion. Mark Kanopic was maybe a worthy champion again, and we're going to get to find out sooner rather than later in the year of 2019. And in the meantime, partner, it's not time to close up shop here on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. We got just one more match, just this little match you may have heard of called the Singles Belt.
For me, I want to see those three play at the same table together with something more serious on it.
Yeah, a contendership.
A threat for the championship would be amazing.
John Roca and Ethan Irwin are going to find out who plays Dan Murrell in New York.
Roca or Irwin, who are you pulling for?
For the
of course, Roca. I want
to get back. Just a few minutes.
Like, I know this is literally a 50-50 chance right now, but I really want Roca to defend.
Let's see what we got.
These are the teams. I'm working on placing this order for these big-time T-shirts. Big-time, championship, your face.
Dude, his glasses remind me of a movie character that I could not think of. Like, the way his glasses make his eye look like it hits something in my childhood that I cannot pinpoint.
Champion, big-time champion, New York.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you think you're getting ahead of yourself here, Jay?
It bothers me. Like, every time I see him with his glasses, it does that thing. It does that thing to his eyes.
I've seen your record with
that makes me think of him. I got it. I finally have it. Off his face.
Yeah.
He looks like the stapler dude.
Yeah. It took you a long
the
time
glasses,
to get 3
look like
in a row to get to that. So what you're saying is you know how to lose in big situations.
Well, what I know how to do, which you don't know, is win belts, son. 3 of them. That's what I've done. I've seen them all come and go. Now, I know this kid's come around is pretty amazing. 7-1, won that whole tournament.
Man.
Yeah.
It's a grown man.
I'm older than him, trust me.
I tell you what. First, I think it's 6-1, but either way, I'll take it.
Okay.
More importantly, you're a legend. You're a legend in this thing, and I respect you.
I respect that.
But I tell you what, and other people have been saying this to me as well, you know, every story comes to an end. And today, this is it for you, and I'm sorry.
See how the favorite that book closes? It's like Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan.
Is Dagnino just literally standing in the background?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, it's Dagnino, I think.
Hulk Hogan, Hogan knows best.
No, what you think is...
Andre the Giant.
What, is this...
Hulk Hogan toy series.
Okay, you almost done? You mean Andre the Giant complaining about Vince McMahon? Andre the Giant can't do it anymore with those old legs of his. Andre the Giant using a cane to get to the ring, can't even perform anymore. That's what's gonna happen. Look,
Hogan,
I know he's
your Hogan has
the
4
best.
moves.
You're almost done?
You're a 4-move dude.
You almost done?
Okay, cool.
Here's the deal. You beat some great ones, but you're still a rookie. You've only gone 5 rounds once. This is a championship match. That's a whole nother ball game. Don't start that legend crap, because I ain't retiring. I ain't going nowhere. I fight till I die. That's how it works, Ethan. You've only played one person with a singles championship. That was Dan. I respect you TKO'd.
And he TKO'd him.
Yeah, he did.
I also really want to see Roca Burrow 3 at the live event. That would be
Yeah, that'd be spectacular.
Is he? He's supposed to be nice.
I'm just saying.
Although Irwin Burrow 2 would also be really nice.
Only in America you can do this.
Irwin Merle 2 would be fantastic.
Good luck, man. You're a great competitor.
Get your hands off my hands. Get your hands off my hands.
Blessings.
I kind of like this. Is it
It's a prayer thing. Blessings.
But man, the things Irwin can pull out amaze me.
Irwin, I think pure knowledge base, Irwin might be the most knowledgeable. Well, Irwin or Viviani, probably the most knowledgeable competitor in the Schmoedown.
Although he did really upset me with that Peter Pan thing, like how he lost to Andrejko. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, I want to watch this promo.
Nost and John Roca, Team Top 10.
Here comes the outlaw, John Roca.
Oh, there he is. Look at the outlaw. It's all of DX action.
Christian, his category to win the game is Star Wars. What are the 3 planet settings in The Empire Strikes Back?
Hoth, Dagobah, Tatooine.
Scott! The planet was
Bespin.
I want the rematch. I deserve the rematch, and I'm coming for you.
Bespin.
And your winner!
I'm not gonna lie, I was exactly like Matt from that happened. I was like, bullshit, you didn't know that.
I'm gonna knock him down. Sam Levine, Clark Wolf, Dan Morrell, Mark Riley. My road doesn't end until the belt is around my waist.
And your winner!
God, man, all this old footage.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
It's 2015, 2016 footage.
That's crazy. Like,
that was almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, like, no, Roca v. Mance was my second match. Like, I started watching when they brought it to Collider. Then it was Merle and Campia, and then that was the next match.
Yeah.
I beat the head murderer to win the title. You line him up, I knock him down. That's how it works.
4, 3, 2.
Michelle Monaghan.
And your winner!
I don't make those
that one hurt my heart.
To take you
that loss hurt my heart. This one kind of did too.
That's still arguably my favorite match of all time. My favorite singles match of all time.
Well, it's gonna take a while because we gotta win 3 matches to get a shot at the title again.
I like the Inner Geekdom too much to say it's my favorite, but
yeah. Singles match? Oh man.
It's gotta be the triple threat at the first collision. Oh, Jane Fonda.
Yeah. I don't know. That's hard. Singles match? Oh no, I did love watching him whoop on JT. I'm not gonna lie. I did love watching him whoop on JT.
4.
Jane Fonda?
And your winner!
When I'm dialed in, ain't nobody can beat me. When I'm dialed in, and that's the truth. And all you young ones, all you new rooks, I ain't done by a mile, and I want my title back. So come bring it!
I'm going to throw one name at you. Remember the name. Ethan Irwin. I believe that Ethan Irwin could be a potential champion.
Ethan Big Time Irwin!
Les Craig, coming to America. I mean, I should know this since I work at the company. Monica Bellucci.
And your winner!
I've got my eye on a few of these people.
Oh, do you now?
CIA, Joseph Gordon.
Ooh, that's still my favorite singles match of this year. Harris Irwin.
Harris Irwin was really good.
It's my favorite singles match of the year.
Of this year? Oh,
This year.
Is the Godfather himself. Bobby D, Rugby, Sully, Martin Short.
I don't know, man. Levine and Clark for the title was really good.
Perfect world, title shot. Sam Levine.
I feel like I have nothing left to prove. There's only one logical step
God, I
left,
really wanted to see
and that
him
is to
versus
walk
Viviani.
away.
I'm so mad he walked away.
Belts.
Who's our next champion?
I'm going to say Ethan Irwin shocks the Schmoedown.
This is a big test for Ethan because Mark Andreyko is that good.
Sam Neill.
Correct, Mark.
I completely blanked.
Didn't have it. Wow.
Dude, Emma Fives is manager of the year. You had all three of the people you managed. All of them were #1 contenders this year. It's done. Every single one of them went for the title this year.
Name the 3 Darling children from Disney.
It hurts that he missed that.
Richard and Steve.
It really did. It really did.
My God, Ethan played a hell of a match. Just got knocked off to that pedestal this time around.
Oh, dude, it hurt me when Viviana and Draco was really good too, though.
You know that stupid rule?
The second one, yeah.
You gotta win 3 to get a title match.
Like the one for the title.
Little thing going.
Yeah.
I really like that match.
2 wins, get a shot at the title. Bateman, you beat Bateman. One more player, you beat Guy. Think about it, champ.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Congratulations, man. A pizza parlor. Passengers.
Oh, that one hurt my heart when you didn't know that Ninja Turtles one.
Yeah.
That one really hurt. I was like, you're young enough, dude. Come on. That was a good match too, though.
Rocco Viviani, yeah.
Yeah, Rocco Viviani was good.
Mary McDonald.
Meditate, turn his cap around.
That's correct.
Mr. Glass, not at the museum.
Anna and the King.
5 points. 1.
Rosamund Pike.
I felt so bad for him in that question because I was like,
Elizabeth Becky, yeah.
because I knew her face and I didn't know the name. I was like, oh my god, like I see her fucking weird
John
face.
Roca, but he will be
There's
playing
a really
the
weird
winner of the
face.
singles tournament at
Very
the Spectacular
sharp.
in the main event.
Anybody who comes out of this tournament, because it's chock
Weird to
full of
look at.
incredible competitors, I'd be happy to play them. I give my
That's one of those,
all
like,
because I
interesting
culture.
beauty.
I study, I spend
Like,
hours
don't know why.
studying movie trivia so I can show up and give you a damn good match. We're both dialed in when we talk about the movie trivia Schmoedown.
I will be the manager for big time Ethan Irwin, and that is an amazing thing.
The singles tournament begins. Chance Ellison, he goes up against Ethan Irwin.
What late singer did Brad Pitt's character idolize in the movie Johnny Suede?
Elvis.
And your winner!
My eyes, they're just on the belt. Like, if I have to go through Merle, if I have to go through Roca, it's
And
fine.
can you imagine where we'd be if Chance would have actually known that?
That would have been, we would have been somewhere very different.
Very, very different right now.
Ethan's been calling.
No offense to Chance, but I think this would be
I didn't know it has
Roca Merle 3.
I agree.
I think we'd be watching that right now. No offense to Chance.
And your winner! It is guaranteed that Ethan will be in the Schmoedown Spectacular.
You're going to have your hands full.
Wolf and Irwin, the stage is set. Whoever pulls off the victory in this 5-round battle will face the champion.
Marcus.
28 days later.
Gene Wilder.
Sleeping
Hats off to
Beauty.
Clark for this too.
Yeah.
She defended the belt and then still went into a #1 contenders match and did pretty good. Like, that's a lot to ask someone to win 2 big matches like that in a row. Like, not even Sam Levine could do that.
Yeah.
Like Sam Levine won 1 title when he had to play 2 matches in a row.
Uh-huh.
I ain't scared of you.
That's a lot to
I'm
ask of
intimidated
someone
by
to
it.
do
All
that.
I care about is that you're
Yeah,
coming for
but
this
I mean, if
belt.
they're up for it.
I'm the best there is, the best there ever was, and the best there ever will be.
The Andre the Giant of the Schmoedown, your new Schmoedown champion.
Hey, big time. It's showtime.
It's time for
Oh, let's go.
I love that the first match of next year will include a championship match. I love that.
this is it. It's the main event, and what a spectacular it has been so far.
Oh, let's go.
We have a new commissioner in Emma Fight. We have
a chairman.
That's right. We have a chairman. The team champions are the Shire Wolves. The #1 contender is Dan Murrell. The Star Wars champion is still Alex Damon. Your new Geekdom champion is Mike Kalinowski.
Who you got in this match? Who you got, RJ?
We've been saying it's Hogan versus
I got Ethan.
It is time for
I got Ethan. I love Roca. Love Roca, but I think Ethan should have launched.
I know it's 50-50. I won't be like shocked and disappointed if Irwin wins. I know who I have to go for.
Legend against the rookie sensation. Wow.
You say Hogan versus Andre. I say it's the Giants and the Colts from the 58 NFL Championship game. Why do I bring up the New York Giants, you ask? Because the winner of this match will be defending the title in East Rutherford, New Jersey, Giant Stadium.
That's not true.
That's the venue.
Not true at all.
Sold it out.
It is in New York, and the winner of this will be defending the championship against dangerous Dan Murrell in New York for the gold. And the question again is who? Because you look at these two people, you start out with the challenger, Ethan Irwin, who is 7-1 in his rookie season. He has 2 knockouts. He has only 1 loss to Mark Andreyko, where he lost on the 5-pointer. But after that loss, he rallied. He came back. He beat Chance Ellison in the first round. He TKO'd Dan Murrell in the second round. And then he narrowly defeated, but did beat Clark Wolf. And he has gotten himself here. He is one of the only players to win consecutive 3-game win streaks. The other player to do that, the champion, John Roca. The Outlaw John Roca is a legend in the game. He is a 2-time champion. He is a former team champion. He got the belt back this year when he beat his rival, William the Beast Bibiani. What a road. The last time he had challenged for the belt was a year and a half. He wins the belt, and now we have this epic matchup between Roca and Irwin.
I get paid handsomely to talk not enough today, so let's throw it over to the competitors. That is Ethan Irwin and John Roca. Take it away, gents.
Outlaw Nation, let me hear you. Well, well, well. It's time. Ethan Irwin, the Giant, coming for the belt. Let me tell you something, kid. You ain't playing some new kid that just got here like Chance Ellison. You're playing one of the veterans of this league. 3 years I've been doing this thing. 3 spectaculars in a row, and now I'm main eventing.
We have come to the point where greatness has reached the pinnacle. The Andre the Giant of the Schmoedown is in the main event of the Schmoedown Spectacular. You are looking at the next wonderful first ever rookie singles champion, Ethan Irwin. And today, Ethan, you get to take out the proverbial Hulk Hogan of the Schmoedown in John Roca.
Welcome back.
Is a great champ.
Ethan, I've seen him come and go. I've seen them all come and go. The newcomers coming in. You're one of the best. No denying that. 7-1. You won that tournament. You TKO'd Dan Murrell. You beat Clark Wolf, who I've never faced. You've shown what you can do. But coming for the belt is a whole nother ballgame, son.
You are about to make history tonight, and I'm honored to watch this happen. The first ever rookie to hold the Schmoedown Championship.
And Jay Washington, you can run your mouth all you want. This is real life stuff now, kid.
Oh no, I
this
guess
ain't
not.
No game. This ain't no fake indie promotion at some garage song.
I mean,
this is the real deal. So you ain't gonna
rookie
rattle
is
me.
such
You
a
ain't
strong
gonna
word,
affect me.
because I mean, technically,
I'm here to
Dan
win
Murrell
this
was a
damn
rookie
match.
when he won the title.
No, he wasn't, because he played in the team's tournament before. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never saw any of the Schmoedown stuff, so I don't know who was there and who wasn't.
No, Murrell was not a rookie when he won.
Great people like Murrell, like Chance. I mean,
it was all a great competitive route.
Yeah, Riley is the only one I would consider to be a rookie, but that was also the first time the Schmoedown was ever played.
Yeah, he was
So
the first champ. You can't-
everybody was a rookie.
Exactly, like that wouldn't count. You're right. Like, that would be
the best there ever was and the best there ever will be. You better mark it down.
I'm gonna say this as nice as I can to the Outlaw with so much respect. You have put in work in this league. You have busted your ass time in and time again. It is appreciated. It is respected. But what you're also going to respect is that your time is over, because now it's big time. Big time Ethan Irwin, who is going to be, for the next time to be repeated, your new Schmoedown champion. Hey, big time.
I like how Irwin is looking at him and not the camera. Like.
just like you saw
I
at the
just have to say
beginning
this real quick.
of
This
this
is bugging
video,
me the
there's
entire
intimidation
Schmoedown.
going on.
The
Jay
actual
Washington really
quote
wants to be
is
the
immovable
manager,
object
the first manager ever
versus
to
the
take the singles player to
unstoppable
the
force.
championship.
Everyone keeps
Intimidating,
saying
trying to intimidate
irresistible
Roca face to face. They win.
Everyone keeps saying irresistible object. I don't know if that's actually a WWE thing, if that's how they said it, but I just have to get that out.
I don't know, I guess.
As the rookie champion,
It's been
Roca
bothering
wants
the
to
hell out of me
defend
the
something he's
entire,
never done
the
before.
entire
He wants to
spectacular. I'm
defend
like,
the
guys,
title.
He's got the
that's
belt
not
right
the
now.
quote.
Will that be the case? 5
That's
rounds
not how
and
the
maybe a
phrase
sudden
goes.
death from now. Here's my favorite part of the match. I'm going to open a Coors Light, lay in a hammock while you list off their notable accomplishments.
All right, so the notable accomplishments. Ethan Big Time Irwin is the 2018 Ultimate Schmoedown winner. He has 2 3-game winning streaks this season.
What she did in Geekdom, he literally did
Drew
in
McWeeny,
singles.
Mark Andrew, Dan Merle, and
everyone.
Roca
People
is a
consider
two-time
number one
champion,
contenders.
former team champion, wins over Bibiani, Merle, Riley, and he is also an Ultimate Schmoedown finalist from 2016 against the man sitting next to me here today.
Oh, is that true? Well, yeah, look, they both have notable accomplishments. They faced and defeated a number of luminaries in the movie Trivia Schmoedown Galaxy. We're talking about the New York Giants. Your team is terrible, but they have some history. Bill Parcells said, this is why you lift all them weights. This is why you do all that stuff. And I'm going to give the competitors
I'll know a
any
couple,
words of
but not a
advice. It'd be
lot.
from the great Lawrence Taylor. Just go out there like a pack of crazed dogs and let's have
Inner
some fun.
Geekdom is my
All right, ladies and
my
gentlemen,
place.
with
I think
that-
I missed
All right, Mark.
3 or 4
It is
Inner Geekdom
time
questions the
for
whole match for both
the
competitors.
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Word you forgot, Tony. One more of these, my man.
Actually, wait, 1, 2.
For the movie Trivia Schmoedown
2
Championship
questions.
of the world. Introduce it. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right.
He was waiting for that.
Good to see you guys.
You
It's
too.
been a great
Oh,
event.
sure.
It's been a great spectacular, hasn't it, guys? Been phenomenal, spectacular. But Christian, I want to give you a break for a moment and allow me to do the duty.
Go ahead.
Introducing first, he is the 2018 Ultimate Schmoedown.
Yeah, Washington's got a good announcement
He is
voice.
the challenger, and your next reigning, defending, undisputed, being the Outlaw Schmoedown champion, ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Big Time
Good hype man for Irwin. I like this.
6 and 1.
Ethan Irwin, the challenger, big time. Sitting
With
down.
2
I
knockouts.
gotta tell you, that's a good hype man
Yeah.
doing a good job and giving me a break.
I got to thank Jay Washington for saving Christian's golden throat when
That's
we needed the
definitely a
most,
lot to
yelling at
talk about
Roca
in the
in
first
round
season.
number 4.
And
Not only 6 and 1, but 2 of them knockouts.
Mara had the same.
The Five Horsemen.
That's what I mean. Like it's
Mara killed Koi and Emma.
Matt Nost.
Like I said, if he wins, it's not even a question. Rookie of the year.
11
Yeah.
If he wins.
6 defeats and 3 knockouts. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed movie trivia Schmoedown 2-time champion of the world, the Outlaw, John Roca.
Hey, Matt Nost is there.
Manos.
John Roca. There's the champ. Here's the champ. The crowd cheering him lustily.
Yeah, he's big. Look, he's very. There's cheers, there's boos, there's people screaming and yelling, and people are going nuts. He's earned this spot. This is his first main event at the Spectacular.
He has played it all
He's
3
with Nost, he's
spectaculars.
with Riley.
But this is his first main event.
Is the
Yeah.
mono
This is the
mono
first
as
time
soon
he's
as Jay
ever been in the
Washington,
last match.
Ethan's manager is excused. He's looking
And
at
John Roca
himself,
looking
and
at
he,
himself,
I
yeah.
believe he just planted a kiss on his screen LED cheek with his index finger.
Yeah, it's true.
Holy crap.
Roca's
We've
standing
never
there,
had
Washington trying
a
to give him a
same
handshake.
champ at any spectacular.
Roca,
I don't think Roca sees him, Chris.
It's
he's
singles.
put his belt up
In
for it.
singles.
Yeah, he doesn't see
Yeah.
Jay standing right there.
Because it was
Does he?
First
Merle
one.
Ellis,
He's not looking in
He's
that
not playing into
direction.
the games. This
Harlow,
handshake. He's not going to shake
Yeah.
Jay
and
Washington's
now
hand.
this.
I don't think he sees it.
He doesn't.
Never
I don't think
had
he sees
He's
the
not
hand
buying
yet.
the
it.
same 2 competitors
There's
in
a
the singles
male
championship
who
match.
wants to.
Crazy.
Are we ready for the match?
Oh, all right. Doesn't Roca want to shake that? Look, Roca does not buy Jay Washington's niceness, so there you go. And Washington seems to be just okay with it.
That's the way that John Roca wants it. Now, John Roca,
and if I'm not
they
mistaken,
shake hands, and I thought it was really
this is
classy
the
of Ethan
first
to buy Jay
pay-per-view without the
Washington the last
Patriots
Ninja Turtle
since
shirt
they
that was in
won.
triple XL.
All right.
It used to be mine.
All right, here we go, guys. So we're getting
Do you count free for all? Well, I guess they were in the
free
free for all.
Championship match. 5
One of them
rounds for the
represented
championship.
Yeah.
Mark, how's it work?
He said 5, so pace yourself, gentlemen. In round number 1, it's going to feel like a normal round 1. You're going to hear
This is the
8
first
different
pay-per-view that
questions
not
from
a
8
single
different
member of the
corners of the
Patriots
movie trivia Schmoedown.
is playing at all. It's
Spectacular
true.
3 Galaxy. Each question's worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. As soon as you hear a question, write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard. After about 15 seconds, we'll address you by your name, show your answer to your camera. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. I'll remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the 5-round match. If you're not sure you heard a question right, you need to buy yourself some time or just want us to repeat it, you want to make us work a little harder, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to use.
First question, who directed this
during
obscure
the
movie that I just never
rounds?
heard?
It's Roca, it's early, ready to go, Christian.
All right, so here we go. Round number 1, the champion, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Challenger, are you ready?
Always be closing.
Then let's get ready to schmoo.
Does he really like that movie, or was that one of the movies he produced? Does he just really like that line?
I think he might just really like that line.
Okay, I've always wondered. I'm like, is that one of your
sci-fi?
movies?
Who starred as the biology professor and former soldier
Oh,
Lena
okay.
in
That's what
Annihilation?
I never saw it, but even I know that.
You know what?
I didn't see it.
I'm a little
One of my friends got drunk and saw that
We don't
movie.
have any more matches to go.
That was a bad idea. It's a trippy movie.
3,
Oh,
2,
I did
1.
something
Natalie
way
Portman.
worse.
Natalie Portman.
Yes, it is. Ethan.
Natalie Portman.
Yep.
I did something way worse. Say
Your
by the
next
way.
category is in the world of thrillers.
Oh.
These are movies that are thrillers, not the Michael Jackson album. Your question. What 1962 thriller starring Frank Sinatra and Angela Lansbury follows a prisoner of war who is brainwashed into becoming an assassin for a
never mind.
communist
Yeah, it's a remake.
conspiracy? So,
That's not a remake, but it was remade. That I actually know.
am I making?
What is it?
5.
Do I have
Manchurian Candidate.
4. You're
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot Frank Sinatra was the original.
Yeah, you're right.
1. Hands down. Ethan.
Manchurian Candidate.
Yes, it is. Roca.
Manchurian
Wow.
Candidate.
Yep. 2-2.
I should have known that.
Next question. Animated films. Animated films. Burt Reynolds voiced the character of Charlie B. Barkin in what 1980s animated film?
Yeah, that's one I know.
I didn't even know Charlie had a name.
the late
That's right. Florida State.
nominated
5,
for an Academy Award?
4, 3, 2,
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
1. John Roca.
All dogs go to heaven?
Yep. Ethan.
All dogs go to heaven.
Tie game.
All right,
That is
so I'm tied with
indeed
you
a
so
true
far, but
fact.
there's something
Your
gonna
next
come up and
question
stir it up.
comes from the category of crime
Yeah, I'm 2 for 3. That's not
movies.
off.
I don't believe in it.
Crime films. And your question is, what 1992 crime film stars Robert Redford,
No.
Sidney Poitier, and River Phoenix?
God, nothing. I was
not know.
I
They were
was
great.
I was born that year. That ain't
Burt
happening.
Reynolds was nominated for an Oscar. Who did he lose to?
There was a 2015 film that had Robert Redford and Kate Blanchett called Truth.
1. Ethan.
Sneakers.
Yep. Roca.
Fun
like
fact,
them
I did the same
Tied
fraternity as Robert Redford.
Wow,
Well,
surprise.
wears boots, but he knows sneakers.
Fun fact.
Famous
fact.
actors and actresses is the next
That's
category.
sick.
Who stars as San Francisco cop determined to find the underworld kingpin
No.
who killed a witness under his
I
protection?
saw the year and I was like,
in
absolutely
the
not. That is not
1968
happening.
film
Can we tag in Jeremy Adams?
Tag it in.
You ever see Sneakers? I rented it like 9 times. fell
Phone a
asleep
friend.
every time.
Jeremy
Box.
Adams,
So the box.
help.
5, 4,
Anybody
3,
over the age of 30,
2,
please help.
1. Roca.
Steve McQueen.
Yep. Ethan.
Steve McQueen.
Tie game.
Oh,
All right, the Sheryl Crow song continues. We move on to the world of comedies. Ha 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 ha. And your question is, who directed Dirty
of course.
Rotten
Like, I was
Scoundrels?
about to be confident because it's a comedy, and then they said who directed it. I was
Nope.
like,
No, we could be.
I can tell you who
Dirty Rotten
started
Scoundrels.
it.
Not in these get-ups,
No
am I
way.
right?
No way.
We going out tonight?
Yes. 5.
I don't know, Chevy Chase.
Witty
Three.
retort.
I said yes.
No, I don't know who directed it.
You're lying.
No,
1.
it's
Tell
Steve
the
Martin
truth.
and Michael
Ethan
Caine.
Owen.
Oh, I knew who was in it. I didn't know who directed it.
John Landis.
No.
Looking
it's
for
not.
Frank Oz, the voice of
Oh!
Tie
No
game.
perfect round for us.
It's a tie game. murmur in the crowd.
Yeah, that's right.
They both missed, yeah.
Made the movie he did.
Yeah, so nobody going taking advantage. Next question, action adventure. Who plays the highly skilled career criminal Chris Shirless in Michael Mann's Heat?
I only know Robert De Niro's in that movie.
This is not De Niro's character.
I figured as much.
Or Pacino's.
Get up. 4.
Oh yeah, that's the
3.
That's the first movie they did together.
1.
It's Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer?
Yep.
Well, technically, it's the first movie they appeared on screen at the same time. They were both in Godfather 2.
And we move on to our
one more chance.
First movie that they shared a
competitors
seat
have
together.
missed.
Yes.
They're not going to be allowed a bonus question, but you do have one more in this round. It's a Patreon question, courtesy of Michael Campbell.
Hey, Michael Campbell.
Michael Campbell is recording the movie Trivia Schmoedown on Patreon. You can check out the Patreon, select which tier is right for you. Maybe we'll say your name on an upcoming match. Michael Campbell wanted the category of dramas, and boy, what a fitting category for this match. His question is, to close out round 1, who played Stephen Glass in the 2003 film
I do know this.
I only have the one good guess because I think he was the main person in it. And I know it's the one film people like him in.
Question.
I can do that.
You're absolutely
Who played
right.
Stephen Glass in the 2003 film
If he was also in a movie called 60 Minutes in Heaven or 90 Minutes in Heaven or something like that
5.
in 2015.
4, 3.
Hayden Christensen.
2, 1. Ethan.
Hayden Christensen?
Yep. John.
Hayden Christensen.
Tie game.
Darth Vader himself.
Tie game.
Wow. Tied 7.
Number 1 in
That's
the
not bad.
books.
That's
Tie
good.
game in this
7-7
championship
is good.
match as we get
That's a
to
great first round.
And they both missed the same
2.
question.
Here we go. Jay Washington hitting the scene, just shaking hand, letting his competitor know he's doing a good job. All right, now we get round 2. How's that work?
Round number 2 is known as the wheel
I like it when it's
round.
that.
Round
I
number
like
2.
when not
this
only is it
is
tied,
a
but y'all miss the
sponsored
same
wheel.
question.
It's sponsored by Schmoedown patron Jake Burnham. Jake Burnham, thank you for your patronage. Loyal movie trivia Schmoedown patron, and his sponsored wheel slices.
Ooh,
today
and Roca
are
took
movie
out
quotes
opponent's
and
finish
mixed
choice too.
bags.
I
Once
would
again,
too.
Jake,
It's the
I don't know, man.
those
It would
are
depend on
merely
what would
2
be
of the 12
played.
categories you're going to see.
It's the
You're gonna
most
find this is a
pure. It's the
championship
most
match,
pure
and we do not have
knowledge
opponents
against
with finish
knowledge.
choice.
Yeah,
This wheel, we do have
but
12
if they
different
put like 2
categories
categories
featuring
that I know I still
each.
suck at, I'd rather
Movie
take my
trivia
chance with
know-how.
getting
Once you
finish
spin a
choice and pick
category,
both.
you can either select it or you
If
may
they put 2
use a
categories that I
mulligan.
know
is
I
Scottish
suck
for
at.
spin
Yeah.
again. And whatever you spin, you have to
I
answer
mean, I
those
don't know
4
if you get
questions.
that,
Each one's
like-
worth 2 points.
I
If
wonder
you need
how
multiple
many
choice, we'll give
categories
you
you actually
options,
get
one
put
of
on
which is
there
the
as a
correct
strength.
answer, at which point the value of the
2,
question
I
goes
think.
down
They
to
get
1.
more than
Keep
1.
in mind, competitors,
2, I
stealing
think.
is available
2?
in round
I think so.
number
At least
2.
from the
It is
rally
a
round
tied
table,
game. They both
when
have John Elway's
in team
number, but
matches,
John
I think
Roca,
each.
you are
I think it's 2
holding
each
that
team.
belt, so you
So I
can
think
choose
it'd be
whether
2
you wanna
each
spin first or
singles
defer
player as well.
to the producerial, Ethan.
Well, I'll let Ethan spin first. Yeah.
All right, Ethan
I
will
would
spin
think
first.
you would
He's going to
at
grab
least
the wheel, not the pen.
I think it's 2
Now,
each.
remember, John Roca.
Grab that wheel.
John Roca had the ability to either choose to have opponent's choice or not have it on there. He chose not to.
He
and that's
chose
what
not
I
to.
tried
He's
family
benefited, and
films, I
Ethan
tried
is a good
sports movies. That's actually about it on that field. Those are the only 2 I'd be like, I have a chance.
You and I would both put animated on there, I feel.
Jay and Ethan
Oh,
have been
dude,
a
I'd
good team
have
so far, and I think
Disney,
Ethan is
I'd
probably
have-
would admit
Yeah,
that he's a good
Pixar.
team too. So I mean, this has been.
I do rom-coms. I have
Comic book movies.
Disaster movies.
Denzel.
Denzel.
He's staying with it.
Denzel, he wants it. He's going to take
He knows
Denzel.
Denzel Washington. All
He's
right,
not
Ethan, I'll be asking you questions
wouldn't be
about
surprised.
Denzel Washington. For those of you who don't know who he is, Denzel Washington is an actor who's watching at home. Hi, Denzel.
Ethan has worked with him.
He watches our show. Big whoop. All right, Ethan. Denzel Washington, you're a close personal friend.
Yes, yes.
Your first question in the world of Denzel, what is his cell phone number?
Wait a minute.
All right. 2 points are not awarded. Roca for the steal.
I'll steal that right.
Your question, Ethan. Your first of 4 for Denzel Washington movies. In the movie He Got Game, Denzel Washington's character is serving a prison sentence at the Attica Correctional Facility,
New York.
which is located in what state?
New York.
It is in New York. All right. Move on to the next question. In the film Inside Man, who plays Arthur Case, the chairman and founder of the Manhattan Trust Bank?
Christopher
Ooh.
It is Christopher.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
Him and Julie Andrews were great together. All right, your next question. Penultimate one in this round. What is Denzel Washington's character Troy's job in the
He's a garbage
2017
man.
film Fences?
He's a garbage man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I have seen that one.
Need a multiple choice yet.
I haven't,
Enjoying a
but
6-point advantage over Roca. He can extend that to 8 if he gets his last
sometimes
one
just going
right.
on Wikipedia and reading
And that one is, how long does it take McCall to kill all the Russian mob members and Alina's pimp Slavy in The Equalizer?
19 seconds. He sets his watch.
Is it
That's
A,
like my
10
favorite
seconds,
part of that movie.
B,
Yeah.
16 seconds, C, 19 seconds, or D, 24 seconds?
C.
It is C for 1 point. 19
Like,
seconds.
he
and it took
goes
him
through
to
his head and he's like
to
19
run
seconds.
through this Denzel category. 7 points accrued on behalf of himself.
He gets himself a 7-point lead here on Roca. Now, if Roca can get himself a perfect round here without going to multiple choice, he can
Man,
take a lead.
Irwin is just dominant in that second round. I don't think there's been so there's been so few times that he's ever like needed multiple choice, ever gone for it, like hardly ever misses questions.
Second round is definitely his strength. When
Yeah.
And you just
in
get
the
the
category
feeling
he wants to
it's
ask
going to
the
be
question.
betting round or it's going to be speed round. That's why that they're in these championship matches. It's coming around. It's looking like it's going a little too fast for
Disaster? No. Ridley Scott. Ooh, stay with it. Stay with that. Blade Runner, Gladiator. Come on. The Martian. Yeah, you stay with that.
Yeah, he's
spinning it. Testing it again, and
I would have stuck with that.
it's so interesting.
I don't know, man. Like, I would be relying too much on the few movies I have seen by him, and it would screw me
it
up.
was his kid that he
I just want 4 Blade Runner questions.
That wheel's been through a lot
I
today,
want
and it's not done
all
spinning
movies
just
he's done
yet.
with Russell
It's
Crowe.
still the betting round to determine. It's not going to be
Robin Hood and
family
Gladiator.
films. Could it
That's
be
all I
Ridley
want.
Scott or even sports movies,
Yes.
Christian?
Sports yes.
Sports. All right.
Sports movies. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens. All right, John, sports movies.
Roca should be
You got
okay with
4
this.
questions and
I
then
know it's one of his
sports
strengths. I
films
know he
here.
put that on the
Sports
wheel.
movies. Here we go, John. All right. In Hoosiers, who plays Shooter, the assistant coach?
Oh,
struggling
I always
with
say his last
alcoholism?
name wrong.
Dennis Hopper.
Correct.
I always want to say Cooper.
5-point lead for Ethan.
Before playing Foggy Nelson in Marvel's Daredevil, Eldon Henson played enforcer Fulton Reed in which hockey film?
I don't know. What is it?
Mighty Ducks.
Oh. Is it really Mighty Ducks?
Yeah.
5.
Oh, wow.
4.
Clearly, I haven't seen Mighty Ducks enough.
A. Mystery Alaska.
Dude, that's like
B,
one of my
Miracle.
favorite trilogies
C,
of all
Goon.
time.
D. The Mighty Ducks.
I have the original 2 still on VHS.
Goon.
Incorrect.
Oh my
Your
God.
choices are Mystery Alaska, Miracle,
Oh. Come on, Ethan.
Goon,
You got
or
it.
The Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Wow.
I think he just knew it wasn't Miracle or Mystery Alaska.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it wasn't Miracle.
That's a big steal for
I
Ethan.
knew it wasn't
In
Miracle. I love that movie.
2004's Friday Night Lights, what musician
Tim McGraw.
plays an abusive and alcoholic father?
Tim McGraw.
Nice.
Yes, it is.
Okay, he's back.
I knew that one, too.
He's back.
All right.
Him and McGraw, same hat.
All right, here you go. Which WWE legend portrayed Patricia Clarkson's
John Cena.
oldest son in the 2010 Samuel Golden sports drama
Nice.
Legendary?
I would have cleared this round.
I don't know. I wouldn't have known it.
Oh, come on, Roca. Well, you know, it was kind of like a
Four.
B movie. It wasn't something really released in theaters. I don't
Big
think.
Show.
I think it was an
Correct
indie
for
film.
Steele.
It had limited release.
Triple H.
But
John
it's on,
Cena.
I think it's on Netflix.
John
still,
Cena.
actually.
John Cena.
So Ethan gets
Marine.
himself a 4-point lead over the
Yeah, I like
champion
a
right now
sports
as we
movie
get
every
into
now and
round
again, so.
number 3.
I probably
Round
would have gone
number
multiple
3,
choice on the first
Roca
one just to be
has
safe because
strength,
I know I always
didn't
say his
work out
last
for
name
him here,
wrong.
still down by 4 as we
And
go
I would have given
into
it away.
the
He would have taken the
betting
2
round.
points
And as
because
it
they
turns
would
out,
have
that
made
was
those
Roca's
faces of
last
like,
spin at the
oh
wheel
man, you were so
probably for
close.
this
And he
year,
would
Yeah.
because Ethan
It's
Irwin
Dennis
is in the lead. He's going to be spinning
Yeah.
one more time in the
And
betting
Jeremy
round.
knows
Ethan's
that
gonna
too.
spin
Jeremy
it.
knows
He's
I
gonna land on
always
the
screw up his
category.
name.
Whatever category lands
I
on,
always
that's
wanna
when
say
we need the
Hooper. I don't
competitors
know why.
to wager an amount of points from 0 to 3. Spin
All
away,
right.
Ethan.
There's the spin by
A
Ethan.
4-point lead. I don't care if it's the betting round. A 4-point lead is devastating.
That is.
I get it's the betting round. It's the betting round, so it could be a little bit different.
We've
But
seen this so many times
If
be
he gets
the
a category
determining
he's good at, it
factor
doesn't really
in a
matter.
championship
which I mean, what
match.
categories is he
Goes
bad
Roca's
at?
way, we
None.
could see ourselves
Exactly.
tied
We
going
haven't
into
found
the
it.
lightning round. Is it Denzel again?
Oh, animated maybe is the only thing that he's not great
So
at.
disaster movies.
Yeah,
so
but
what we
that's
need
just
each
for
competitor to
adults.
do right now.
Disaster
Put down your
movies.
bet from 0 to 3 points of how confident you are in disaster movies. We will now ask the
Depends on the
disaster movie
movie.
question that will determine whether you win or
All
lose.
day after
said
tomorrow
points.
question.
All right.
Yeah.
What was the profession
Oh,
Gene Hackman's character in the 1972
Oh,
disaster
I know.
movie,
I
The Poseidon
just literally watched the remake like 2 days ago.
Okay.
I only know it
All right,
because of the
question
top
is, how
10
many
show with
points
John Roca and Matt Knows.
Damn it.
Do you even need to go to a 5 count?
We're going to find out.
I'm just gonna go with what the main guy was. He was a professional gambler.
2, 1. John, how
In
many
the-
points?
in the remake.
He's a preacher.
And you said?
He's a preacher.
Damn it!
And Ethan, how many
That's
points?
right.
You said?
I said preacher.
Preacher and priest?
Yeah.
Priest.
Yep.
So both. Give them
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it
Yeah,
to
the
both.
answer must be
All right,
priest.
so
Yeah.
answer
Damn it!
was-
I literally
it
just
has
watched
priest
Poseidon
here.
like
We're
2
gonna
days
give it
ago.
to both.
We're
gonna give it to both.
accepting the answer. It's a man of the cloth, for
All
God's sake.
All right. So, that being said,
Oh, that made it
Ethan
5
Irwin has
points.
himself a 5-point
Yeah,
lead.
a 5-point lead going into the
He
speed
needs
round.
to kill the speed round.
If Roca
Lead
sweeps the
over
speed round,
champion
it's
in the
still
speed
just
round.
tied.
And now we get to the,
I know,
the
but he
rules.
needs
How's
it.
that work?
Yeah.
The lightning
Can't
round,
have
it's
that
also
much
known as the
competition
buzzer round because
against
each
him.
competitor has a buzzer in front of them that might determine their fate and where that belt goes after the next round, round number 5. All right, Christian, everybody's set. So Ethan and Roca, they know the rules of the game. You're going to ask the question. I'm going to make the ruling as to who buzzed in first. They have exactly 2 seconds to answer it. If they get it right, they gain a point for their side. If they get it wrong, they lose a point off their total. Without further ado, Roca, you good?
Yep.
Ethan, you good?
Yep.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Who plays Jim's father in American
Eugene Levy.
Pie?
Roca.
Eugene Levy.
Yes. All right. What was the title of the 1996
Escape
sequel
from LA.
to
Escape from LA.
New York?
Ethan.
Escape from LA.
Yes. All right. Who voiced Mike
Billy
Billy
Crystal.
Crystal.
in Monsters, Inc.?
Roca.
Billy Crystal.
Yes.
Damn, back and forth. Come on, Roca, you gotta beat him
What
1-1.
actor won Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars
Mark
for his
Rylance.
performance in
I
Steven
always forget that
Spielberg's
dude's name.
Bridge of Spies?
Ethan.
Mark Rylance.
Yes. Last one. Last one. Who plays UFC Pittsburgh in the war film
Sam
Inglourious
Levine.
Basterds?
It's Sam
That's
Levine.
the character, right?
It's Sam Levine.
Is he in this room?
They
don't
know
know,
it.
just take a chance.
They want to.
5,
They're like,
4, 3,
It's Sam
2.
Levine.
they want to
One.
say it too.
Answer is Sam Levine.
That's it. This event is canceled. Both men are dismissed. I will have none of this.
Heaven's back.
None of this.
Bullshit. That was a nice throw in right there. You know what? Honestly, even if I wasn't 100% sure, I still would have thrown that out as a guess. Like, it has to be Sam
So it
Levine.
took the shot. Ethan knew it, but he didn't want to take the shot. That's
right.
All right, so it's a 5-point.
This could be a trick. He felt like a trick.
He was the Bear Jew. I didn't know what his last name was, so I was like,
Roca kept himself in there, though. It's 5 points.
5-point
points.
lead is-
Irwin has a 5-point
That's
lead.
big, though.
Going
You gotta-
to
That's
the
huge.
championship round.
Huge.
He has to keep his third. And that's just to stay in the game.
No, he
So,
doesn't.
Mark, this is it. 5th round here.
He can get one
Ethan has
wrong.
used one JTE rule. Roca has used none. They both have their challenges. How does
But
round
that's what I mean.
5
Like, you
work?
get
In
one
round
wrong,
number
he can
5,
answer his
each
one question
competitor
and be
is going to give
fine.
us a series of
If
numbers.
he
He can
sweeps,
range
he
from
still has
1
to answer
to
at
20.
least
Give us
2 of his
3
questions
numbers.
right.
Each number corresponds
to
to
tie.
a different movie
To
trivia
win.
category. Don't
If-
worry,
if
there are
Roca
no
sweeps
questions
his
about
round,
freaks and geeks.
He has to answer
The
at
first
least
number
the
you
3
give
and
us
the
is a
5 to
2-point
win.
question.
If he
The
only
next one is
answers
a
2 and
3-point
3,
question. The
or
last
only
one, should we
answers
make it
5,
that far, is
he
a
ties it up.
5-point
To win, he has
question.
to answer
John
3 and the
Roca,
5,
you are
which
the
is what you want to put in
favorite.
a
You are the
position.
belt holder. You're the current champion. However, you find yourself trailing Ethan Irwin by number 5. So, Ethan, if you would produce 3 numbers for us to select your movie questions from.
17, 1, and 7.
17-1.
Can nobody count in a correct order in this entire show?
John Roca.
6, 8, and 20.
I already know what my numbers would always be.
6, 8, and 20. All right, so the champion
I
will
would
go first. He
I
is
pick the
trying
same 3
to
numbers
avoid
every
the
time unless the
TKO
opponent
here
took one
and
of them.
make Ethan
And then I have
answer
backup.
points. So, John, you chose category 6. Category 6. That. Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy
But it's
sci-fi.
2-pointers.
It's a 2-pointer. That's hittable.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's a
I wish it was a
2-pointer.
5 for me.
Who plays Colonel Richard Strickland in The Shape
Oh, I
of
never,
Water?
Shannon.
I never saw it.
My
I
favorite
take back
movie of
what I-
2017.
I take back what I said.
He knows it.
5,
Michael
4,
Shannon.
3,
I think he's
2.
nervous.
Michael Shannon.
Correct.
Nah, he knew it.
I think he was really just like, was that his name?
To tie the game here, John, you have category 8, 90s movies. 90s movies.
You were
Oh,
right.
All right.
shit.
Beg your pardon.
Yeah, but
who directed and starred in 1994's Reality Bites?
Who in the 90s was a star and director? Who was really big in the 90s doing that?
Kevin Costner.
4, 3.
Ethan Hawke?
It's incorrect. Ben Stiller.
I don't think Ethan Hawke has ever directed anything.
So he still trails by 3,
I'm sure.
Christian, and now it's
I'm gonna look that up.
all comes down to the 5-point question. If Roque
Oh
hits
my
this,
God.
he's going to force the hand.
If he gets
of
TKO'd
Ethan
right now,
He is
I'm
going
done.
to try to answer it again. If he hits it, goes back to Ethan. If
Wow,
he misses, Ethan Irwin will be the
At least
new
make him answer his 2
Trivia
and his 3.
Schmoedown champion and defend the title in New York against Dan Murrell. But John, your 5-pointer, biopics.
Ooh.
All right, here you go. Biopics.
What's the
Who
question?
plays head engineer Paul Stafford in Hidden
Oh,
Figures?
it's the it's Sheldon from Big Bang Theory.
It's
Thank
Jim.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Parsons.
Jim Parsons. I couldn't think of his name for a second there.
5.
He doesn't know it. He doesn't know it.
No, he's
3,
stuck between him and Costner.
Repeat the question.
He doesn't know which
Who
character's
plays head
which.
engineer Paul Stafford.
The engineer was
in
Jim
Hidden
Parsons.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He can't remember if Costner was an engineer or not.
5, 4, 3.
That's probably what it is. He's
2.
stuck
Repeat the
between them.
question.
Last one.
Oh my God.
That's the second one.
That's the second one?
Sorry.
Second one.
Who plays head engineer Paul Stafford in Hidden Figures? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh
Kevin
no!
Costner.
Damn it!
And your winner,
Damn!
by way of technical
Oh my God.
and blue movie
Damn.
trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Ethan.
I just don't think he could distinguish between them. He was just like, shit, was Kevin Costner? Damn.
Jim Parsons from the Big Bang Theory.
Wow.
Takes the title.
Yo,
By TKO, he wins.
7-1 with 3 knockouts now.
And Ethan
7-1, 3 knockouts, and the champion.
He takes the belt. 8
That's our.
One
I don't know about player. I don't know about player.
knockout of a legend.
Who do you think you compete with him for player?
Career so far
Rachel.
in just one season by Big Time.
And you talk about the ultimate deciding question, the answer being Jim Parsons. He's the star of the Big Bang Theory, and it was
Debatable.
a big bang here today. All 6 matches culminating with a memorable one here.
I have
we
to
see the
actually
belt
go through the
change
numbers
hands.
again.
I don't know if it's ever going to leave the offices
Well,
of
well,
Ethan
that's the
Irwin.
beauty thing
Bob
about
Bennett
being on the
Jr. is gonna
Patreon.
get
Once
to
the
autograph
polls
it.
come out,
Jude Law's gonna get
I'll be able to
to
actually
autograph
really
it.
think about it. Once I see
Washington's
who
gonna
they
get
have
to
in their
dinner
top,
with it.
I'll be able to
That
actually
is
look at
gonna
them pretty
see
good.
new
But to me, this is a
frontiers thanks to
no-brainer.
Ethan Irwin, but hats off, literally and figuratively, to Mr. John Roca for being such a worthy champion and holding the belt proudly.
7-1 with 3 KOs in your first season
match.
is
Ethan Irwin
ridiculous.
is just that good. He has beaten a lot of legends already. Clark Wolf, Dan Murrell, I mean, McWeeny, now John Roca. This guy is for
Like
real.
no
Now, Dan
other
Murrell,
champ
who has already
has a
suffered
record
defeat
like that,
to Ethan
probably
Irwin, gets a
except
chance to
Murrell.
not only
Like something that's even
avenge that
comparable.
loss, but he gets a chance to become the 3-time champion if he can beat Ethan.
Because
in
now
New York.
Roca's what?
But as we saw today,
Now
at the
Roca's
tournament,
11-7.
that is not an easy task.
That's right. Well, going to be a very tough task, and she's been doing it admirably all day long. That is our own Jen Sturger. She's going to have an interview with both Ethan Irwin, the winner, and John Roca, the fallen, right now.
And we are here with your new
God.
champion, Mr.
But you know
Ethan
what,
Irwin,
like,
Jay
I'm
Washington.
not mad
You've got
that
to be
he's champ.
ecstatic.
I'm not.
This is the first competitor you
He's
have
gonna be a great
championed
champion.
all the way to singles.
I am
And him beat
beyond
Murrell is gonna be an
ecstatic. I am
amazing live
excited.
event.
I almost ran a victory lap around the entire
Don't hurt
studio.
yourself.
But I will. I probably died, but after 2 laps. But I do personally have to give a whole lot of respect to the outlaw John Roca. You fought an immense battle, but Hogan fell to the giant. I am so happy for you. I am happy. Like, I can't say nothing bad about Roca. I'm real nice. You know, it's been nice being here. It's nice being around Ethan.
Damn, I don't think I can watch the end of the movie. My girlfriend's already like, her parents are about to be here soon.
Yeah,
If you need
Newark
to-
Motel 6, here we come. It's going to be great.
It's totally okay.
Cannot
It's totally
wait.
okay.
No, I'm super stoked. This is crazy.
Well, I
Being
wanted
able
to react to the
against him,
announcement. He
man,
said at the
that
end of
was
this video he's going to
Big
talk
Ben,
about
let's
next
be
season.
real. Your road through this whole tournament has been
I want it
insane.
now.
You have faced some of the biggest names in the game. Wolf, Murrell, Roca. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know
who
if you're going
can't
to
you
finish it,
take
but I
out?
may have to go.
That's okay.
So far,
I'll finish
just
it up.
Mark Andreyko, I guess.
Well, just to say,
has been the only one.
this was an awesome
honestly,
event.
It's been crazy to go
Those
up
were
against
two
all these
awesome
people that I've
matches.
been watching for
Mara,
many years.
I hope
and,
you do
yeah,
well.
to be able to face them and
If
to
we
be able
never
to
see you
come out
again, you were
victorious,
great.
it's
We do see
incredible
you
feeling.
again. I can't
I
wait.
have to hand it to you,
Your
Ethan.
first
You've had
match should
such
be
an
you and
amazing
Rachel in a
performance
healthy
and stepping
match.
on the scene and been an absolute force.
Erwin,
You have to
congratulations.
be in contention
You
for
definitely
Rookie of the
deserve
Year.
it. 7-1.
You damn sure do.
I
Holy
hope
crap.
so. Look, Mara is, pretty
Roka,
incredible.
you're
Was
still
a
a boy.
great competitor,
Outlaw
a great
Nation
Intergeekdom
forever.
champion.
Can't wait to
Sad
see what
loss
you
she
do
had
next
early.
season.
Very sad. But
this
man
will be
ran
Ethan
through
2
the tops
at the live event will be awesome. And with our boy Chad
Granted,
Ellison
I'm
there
not
in
saying
the
Jason
undercard.
Inman was any stepping stone. Mike
Spectacular was
Kalinowski, Rachel,
amazing.
anybody. But
Thanks
Ethan
for hopping
Irwin
on.
did something that
Absolutely.
nobody in
If I
this
had to
league
rank
has
them real
been able
quick,
to
I'm
do.
going movie 1, movie
Nobody.
3, movie
And
2.
that itself should put him
All
as a
right.
front runner
Video
for
3,
Rookie
video
of the
2.
Year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Video
Well,
1,
I guess
video
we'll
3,
find out in
video 2.
January
That's
when
how
the
I'm ranking
awards
them.
come out.
All right.
Guys,
Robert,
I'll
always good
see
to see
you
you.
in
Yeah, you see RJ. We see
And
you.
Player of the Year, too. Rookie and Player of the Year. Think about it. Took down Merle, took down Roka, took down Clark. These are some greats he's taken down. So I'm going to put this back on this man's shoulder.
Oh, thank
because
you.
that's where it belongs.
and at least, Ethan, you don't have to campaign for yourself because Jay's going to do all the talking for you.
Super stoked about that, guys. Super stoked.
But, congratulations on a well-fought victory today, and look forward to seeing you in New York.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody.
And I'm back with the Horsemen and John Roca, your former champ.
You look very defeated.
Why is your head hanging down like that, sir? You guys go out there and put on performance after performance. I know you're one of the most passionate players in the league.
Yeah.
Today's
Well,
not
thanks,
the day to
Abe.
hang your
I
head,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Well,
You're the best.
it's a tough loss. I won that belt. I wanted to take that belt into New York, come out, face Dan for to wrap up this trilogy of ours. It would have been fantastic, but it just wasn't my day. Ethan was focused in, had some good answers. The sports movie kind of threw me.
We're in the Horsemen post-match
I guess I'm
interview.
gonna have to watch that movie at some point. So that might help in the future. But
Colton Reed, major crush of mine. Just
there
saying.
you go. There you go. But
the Horsemen are doing their interview. Roka's just talking.
Fair.
I'm surprised there was no Remember the Titans in there, man.
Yeah, where was that?
Who could forget them?
The thing is, the irony is I put sports movies on the wheel because I really had studied sports movies so strongly, but for whatever reason, those two questions did not come up in any of the quizzes I studied.
John
So,
Cena.
yeah, I know. I just didn't remember him in that film. I didn't even remember that film, to be honest with you.
It's not a sport.
Yeah, thank you. And I should have challenged that, and I should have asked for
Blasphemy.
an actual sports question. That's a
I don't
sports
like where
entertainment
this is
question.
going.
But that being said, no, it was a good match. Ethan's a fantastic competitor. It's no shame to lose to a great competitor like that
And it
who's
was a
taken
fun
out.
match to watch.
Well, I'm glad people enjoyed it. I'm glad people
really
enjoyed
was.
it. I want to say an apology to Sam Levine for not knowing that he was Hirschberg, but other than that, I thought we were all right.
I don't think Sam remembered his character's name was Hirschberg, so it's fine. But he didn't write that question, by the way. I did.
Oh.
Don't blame him.
Damn it.
Don't blame him, comment section. That was on me. Anyways,
Yep.
I know this has been a long season for you.
It has.
It really has. It's been peaks, it's been valleys, and there's been a lot of emotions involved. What's going through your head heading into next season?
Well, I shake this loss off. We'll see how I feel afterwards. I put a lot of my heart into this thing this year, and there were times I wanted to walk away from it because it does take a lot out of me, but I love it too much. I owe the Outlaw Nation too much. I owe this game too much, and I owe my boy Christian Harloff too much. I love this game. I love it to pieces. I'll probably play it till I'm dead. But looking on to next year, here's the deal. Here's the deal. What do you know about me? I do not stay down for too long, do I? I don't hang my head and fall down and stay down. I get the F back up. So Ethan Irwin, big time. Enjoy New York, son. Enjoy the belt. Sleep with it. Make love to it. Take it on a trip. Put it in the hot tub next to New York because I'm coming for it. I'm coming for it. And Jay Washington, you're finally back to winner. Congratulations. 1 out of 20. What percentage is that? You suck, son. And I'm going to come and kick your fucking ass too. So just get ready. Get ready. Enjoy it. Enjoy Christmas. Give it a present, Jay. You know what? Take it out for New Year's Eve. It's not going to matter. Because I'm going to take that belt off of him. And I'm going to make you cry, Jay. I'm going to make you cry in front of me. Anyway, I lost the belt, man. I lost the belt. Exactly. Don't ever doubt the Outlaw. I'm coming back in 2019 even stronger than ever.
I knew you were going to cut a promo on me.
I knew you were
Anyways,
going to cut a promo on me.
what's next for you guys? I know you're hyped for 2019, and I can't repeat everything you just said, but what's next for you? What's next for the Horsemen? What's next for Top 10? What's next for everybody?
Well, the Horsemen, I don't know. For me, gentlemen, I am saying
goodbye
to all of you out there. I am hanging up my proverbial hat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
No,
And I think you guys
stepping down.
Let's lose the dead weight. You know?
Oh, don't
the
say
guy
that.
that's anchor. You know what I mean? It's like when the
Wow.
sail goes
Why?
down, it was helping before, but now it's a sea anchor and it's just slowing you down. That's what I feel like I'm doing over here, gentlemen.
That's sad.
what I feel like I'm doing. That's all right. The passion that he had is what the competitors in this league should have. And it's what all of you out there respond to. Man brings heat every week. Riley brings heat. Merle brings heat. They all bring heat. Guess what? It's time to let these flames just rise higher. Do I know what I'm saying right now? I don't, but I'd like to thank all of you out there for watching.
That's the best.
You have no idea what it means to everybody that cares this much, all the people that put in the work behind the scenes. I will miss all of you, but at the same time, please continue to support, watch, and help all these people grow a league that's going on the road. It's going to do all these amazing, crazy things, and I will be on the sidelines heckling, telling Christian all the terrible things he's doing. That's my job now, and I'm going to look forward to it.
Professional heckler.
I'd like to thank the two of you, Dan, Inman, all the fans out there. You guys all have been fantastic, and this is my last soft shoe, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. Well,
that happened.
I lost that now. Jesus. I had feelings that I had a feeling that he was kind of on the fence about it, and Matt's got a lot on his plate right now. Top 10 still continues, that's for damn sure. But if he wants to walk away or step away from the horseman for a bit, I never made anyone join, and I'm never going to make anyone stay. And so we'll see what happens with the horseman going forward. Still got Riley. I still got Danny Boy. So we'll see what we do in 2019. I'm sure there are a lot of competitors out there who want to be part of the horseman.
So does this mean you're taking applications?
I think I am taking applications.
Huh. Well, that's exciting. Thank you so much
Not
again.
ready to
It's
fit,
been
I
an
suppose.
absolute pleasure working backstage with all of you this entire season. Thank you so much to Mark and Christian for giving me this opportunity to work with all these amazing people. I hope you guys have enjoyed Spectacular. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I'm going to go cry now because apparently that's what I do. All right?
She's
Back
the
to you
best.
guys.
Give her love. She's
I
the
love
best.
you.
Give her love.
We'll see you
Give
again
her
in
some love.
2019.
That's right. It's been an honor, Jen. It's been an honor. It's been a true honor.
Back to you guys.
Are you in the announcement?
All right, as we get back
almost.
here to
We're back at the desk with Christian and
obviously
Mark.
John Roca, heartbroken. And then what about the announcement here, too? And, it kind of couples on. Matt Noe stepping down from the Movie Trivia Schmoedown and letting his friend know from a long time that there is no more top 10. That team is done. So it looks like the Founding Fathers will be a team going forward here. John Roca, though, bummed, focus on just trying to get back on the horse. He just doesn't, you could tell he was bummed. But Ethan Irwin, excited, wanted the championship, and now he's focused on New York. He likes to play the game. He wants to play the game, and now he's the champion defending in New York.
Ethan has
The
been
spotlight didn't intimidate him, and just for us on this side of the ledger who have to deal with the bottom line of dollars and cents here at the Schmoedown, Ethan Irwin has plenty of frequent flyer miles that he can use to get himself a ticket to New York. We don't have to worry about that expenditure, buddy, but in all seriousness, John Roca, we thought we'd see history made today. We did not expect to see history sealed between him and Matt Noe, but great players of the game, great friends they will always be. And John Roca, what does the future hold for him? Well, we're not sure. Hell, we don't know what's going to happen about a whole lot next season, but we do know that season 6 is going to be bigger and better than anything you've ever seen yet. And until then, we get to enjoy some holiday tidings. And before we go any further here, I would like everybody in our studio, what a great crowd we've had today, give our crew a big, hearty round of applause.
Yeah, shout out to the editors.
Just working their tails off all day
That's
here
incredible.
today.
And I've been teasing it. I've been telling everybody. I've been letting everybody know that there are huge plans for season 6. That there are new things for season 6 coming. And I sat down in the Collider Live podcast studio to have a conversation with you all. And this is going to be a nice message to really detail everything that's happening next season.
Announcement.
Well, thank you, me, and thank you, Mark Ellis. And thank you guys out there for a wonderful, wonderful season so far. I mean, it's been absolutely incredible. What a spectacular. A new champion, 2 new champions, defending champions. I mean, it was just an amazing event all the way around. And thank you to everyone that made that work. Thank you to the amazing crew.
Yeah, the crew.
That
Big
made it
shout
work.
out.
And that's really where this announcement starts to go in. Because I think sometimes when people watch videos and they see on YouTube, which is they're so used to seeing things, they don't realize how much goes into it and how much this particular event. This was over 3 videos, a lot of hours of work. and a lot of people coming in on a Saturday to make sure that this content went up. And as you guys may or may not have known, this has been funded by myself and Mark here, the Schmoedown, through Patreon this year. Now, the deal was last season, that myself and Mark would fund the Schmoedown if we were going to put it on Collider. Collider would provide the studio, would provide the workers, and we would have to provide the rest. We would have to pay for everything else, and that went into a lot of different things. Now, here's the big part of the announcement. I'm going to start off big to let everybody know. This spectacular, this video, this match will be the last match that airs on Collider.
Oh, wow.
Video. We will be moving the show off of Collider Video, and it is returning to the Schmoes Know YouTube channel. I cannot thank Mark Fernandez and Collider enough for helping bring this show to everyone. Saturdays now will be when we shoot these matches. It's a good thing because we have time from 9 to 6 o'clock now to shoot these matches. However, what it also means is now I'm renting the Collider studio and paying for the workers. So it's a big risk. The expenses go up tremendously. And what does that mean? So here's what I will let you know. The first thing I want to ask you to start off with Patreon. And what does Patreon mean to Schmoedown? And how important is it if you're not
Definitely become a patron if you can, if you haven't already.
You just watched the spectacular or the countless amount
I am
of
as well.
matches that we've done for you. So
I'm not.
far
I'm talking to the
this
lovely
year. Do you think those are worth
watchers.
$12 for the entire year? $1 a month. If all of you guys out there who are watching this video right now decided that this show was worth $1 a month, we'd be doing this show for a very long time. It's that simple. There's writers, there's editors, there's all the competitors, there's stuff we need to do for the studio. Now there's rent. Now there's someone to rent the Patreon. Then there's live events, and we'll get to that in a second. So with the rent situation and being risky to rent a studio, it's a big cost, especially in Hollywood. It's a big cost, and it's a risk, like I said. But we believe in order to make it grow, we need to do that. So how do we offset it? So here's
I don't know how either.
Now, there's going to be some people who understand. There's going to be some people who don't, and we understand that. But this is how it's going to go down. The singles division will air every Friday on the Schmoes Know channel, 2 p.m. You can see the singles division. It'll be there every Friday.
There we go.
Inside Schmoedown with Ken Knapsack will
Oh,
be
that's
returning,
great. I love
and
that
it
show.
will air a day early for the patrons at the $1 tier and up, and then it will air on Schmoes Know a day later. We don't know exactly what day yet, but that will be
That's
coming
awesome.
back. Teams and the Inner Geekdom division will be on Patreon. They will air on Tuesday for the $2 tier and up, and then they will air on Wednesday for the $1 tier. However, all of the audio for the teams and the Inner Geekdom and the singles will be available
on
to
the
everyone.
podcast
So
feed.
if you decide, I just don't want to be a patron, I just don't want to do it, you can listen to them in your car, you can listen to them at the gym. They'll all be available, and we'll have that link for you guys once the new season begins.
Wow.
So once again, singles on Friday, Inner Geekdom and teams will air on Tuesday for the $2 patrons, Wednesday for the $1 patrons. There's a lot left.
Exhibition stuff.
Matches. Right now, if you are part of the $10 tier, you get the exhibition matches right away when they drop. 2 weeks later, $1 tier and up will get.
Have I seen the Christmas one?
Matches. They
Or the holiday movie one?
The $5 tier, the early matches and player
No,
commentaries.
no,
Exhibition
he is
match,
not.
Get ready for this. This is the $10 tier and up, and then again, 2 weeks later, $1. The Schmoes will be coming out.
The Schmoes are coming out of retirement.
To be facing
Against.
one time only, reuniting.
Oh wow,
the
Schmoes v
The
Patriots.
Schmoes versus the Patriots in an exhibition match.
That's
It'll
gonna
a
be
January match.
incredible.
That will happen at the $10 tier and up. All right.
That's gonna be
Really
great.
big change here. We announced the live event. We sold it out in 3 days, and people really want the live events, and we are trying something
Live
really
events.
big
Let's hear
next
it.
season. We're going to attempt to live stream the New
Ooh,
York event.
live stream
We're
it.
going to live stream the New York event, and here's how you can get it. If you're already at the $10 tier, you're going to get it. You'll get the live event for that night. If you're not a patron, you just want the live stream for that night, you can watch it for $2.99 the night of. You don't have to be a patron. That night, you can watch Dan Murrell and the new
Ethan Irwin,
champion,
yeah.
Ethan Irwin, go at it in the main event. Chance Ellison and Janine on the undercard there.
Well, I like the live
Start
stream idea.
A lot. So we're starting with the live events. This is kind of like the guinea
I like
pig
that
to see
idea.
if it works. So that's why we're just going to give it to the $10 patrons right away. So the plan for the live events in general, we are going to, New York is the live event in January. In February, we're going to debut a brand new show. It's called the Schmoedown Throwdown.
Schmoedown
It's gonna be
Throwdown.
2 matches. There's going to be post-credit scenes, the end scenes, a full-on show. Think about it as our SmackDown, if you will. It's going to debut in February. We will also be able to live stream that one.
I think Caleb Coho did actually.
February we'll see the
I think
creation
so.
of the $11 tier. Now, here's what's on the $11 tier once February begins. This will be the live stream tier, and at this tier, you will get every live stream that we do. So if we do a throwdown and a live event in the same month, you get them both. If we do a special live stream event, you get them both. We do 3 live streams in the same
Gotcha,
month, you get 'em
$11
both.
live stream
If you don't
tier.
want to be part of Patreon,
Might have to up my
you
tier.
get
I'm at the
$2
10 now, but I kind of want that $11 live stream tier.
Here is the goal. Once again,
And $1 more a month. I'm willing to do that.
February is the throwdown. March is going to be big. We are aiming
There you go.
for March in LA
Send-
to do the
send it to
free-for-all
Christian.
at a live event. That is the big one. April.
Chicago, let's
we're
do
looking
it.
to come to Chicago. We're aiming at San Diego.
Oh, I'm so
Comic-Con.
excited for that
We're
Chicago
aiming
live
at
event.
Orlando. We're aiming at New York.
Please,
And
Chicago.
So this are the plan. Those are the goals. That's the plan. If the live stream is successful, it will shape the future of the league. And I wanted to let you know the initial plan and let you all know exactly what was going on and how it was
It's a good
gonna
rundown.
happen. So, once again, this is why I tell you, I get it. When you're watching YouTube videos and you're just used to it, it's like, oh, you know, now it's $1? Why is it $1? This is a full-fledged show. It's not just me and Ellis sitting in front of a Rocky poster anymore. We're trying to build a show. We're trying to build new competitors, new shows, new ways to get to come see you. People want us to come to Australia, to England. This is how
Mhm.
we shape it. The live stream.
Definitely makes sense.
$1 patron.
That's from a business
$10
move.
patron. I'm telling
Makes
you,
a lot of
once again,
sense.
Everybody who is watching this right now, just sign up for that $1. We're set for a very long time. So thank you once again. Thanks for enjoying the spectacular. All this stuff will be made clear again. Check out the triviasd.com. I'll have a whole post on exactly how next season is going to work. But thank you again to Collider for providing everything that they did. Schmoes Know, go subscribe to the Schmoes Know channel now. That will be where the home of the Schmoedown will live. YouTube.com/Schmoes Know. That's where it's going to
Subscribe.
live from now on. Thanks again to Mark Fernandez. Thanks again to Collider. And thank you guys for enjoying this spectacular. Back to me and Mark.
All right, Mark. So, like I said in the video, just to
Mm-hmm.
reiterate, as you saw those stuff, next season, I'd like to thank Collider for everything that they have done.
Are we gonna find
far
out
for
who
Movie
took
Trivia
the
Schmoedown.
mask?
Next season, the singles division will live on the
I'd really like
Schmoes
to figure
Know
that out.
channel. It will be there. We will be taping from these studios. As I said inside of that
Okay.
entire video, there's more there. Go back and listen.
There is
to
a
it.
reveal. That's
lot
what I
of
need to
things
hear.
happen. The streaming, the movie trivia, Schmoedown, Throwdown, all of it. It's all in that, and we can't wait to see. And we really, like I said in the video, it's really because of you guys. It's really everything that you guys have done and been able to support us. That is how we make this work. So thank you to our patrons. If you, like I said in that video, if you enjoy this, if you think that it was worth it, go on over to next season. Help us get this thing bigger and better. All the competitors here, all the crew, everybody that puts their heart and soul. For the hardcore fans, we're going to do bigger and better things next season, and we want you guys to come along on the ride with us.
Yeah, you know, it started on the road when we were both in Alaska, one of the earliest forays in Schmoes Know history, and now 2019 appears to see Mark Ellis and Christian Harloff as the Schmoes Know back on the road once again, partners.
I'm at 156, 21, 22, 23, 24. They're signing off.
All right, for everybody
Christian Marker signing
here,
off at the desk.
For you guys, for the champions, for the new champions, for the former champions.
156,
for everybody
33,
next season.
34,
Once again, you
35.
want to see Merle versus Irwin for the title in New York? Well, you can come see it. Schmoedownlive.com. Get the tickets.
I
now
would not be
before
able to
they're
afford
sold
Star
out.
Wars
It is only a
Celebration,
month
but I would be
away.
able to go down for the
January.
Schmoedown
That's
stuff
right. That's when it's all
specifically.
gonna take
Not
place.
for all the Star Wars
Thank you
stuff, but
to
for the
everyone once
Schmoedown
again.
stuff,
I don't know
if they're
Scott
separately.
will ever find his mask. I don't care. So, guys, thank you. Appreciate it. From Mark Ellis, Christian Harloff, and the whole damn crew. Schmoedown Spectacular 3 was everything we could have hoped for, and it was all because of you. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next
There we
time.
go.
And to all a good night.
And I see a mask. is a Finstock mask. Being lit on fire. Oh, it's Burnett. Okay.
I'm wondering why he's eating a sandwich. I mean,
why is he eating a sandwich?
Yeah, why wouldn't you eat a sandwich?
Okay.
Like when I watched it the first time, like I laughed so hard. And there's
Mhm.
nothing else that you can stop the rating. It just
Okay.
it's just a montage.
Sure. All right, so we will hold it there. So I just want to say that there's going to be a lot to talk about on the summit coming up. So I'm very excited to see what Kristen and everybody has whipped up for that. But I wanted to thank RJ one more time for joining me on this reaction. He had to go, but thanks to him for hopping on. Abe, thanks to you for hopping on here with me towards the end. And on behalf of everybody here at Take 3, this was a fantastic Schmoedown Spectacular, and we cannot wait to see what the future of the Schmoedown holds. From all of us, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.